I don't know what camera to look at, so I'm just going to split the difference here, and we'll figure it out from there. If this is your first time watching Salsa Parlor, welcome. We're just a hoot.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. This is an old episode, I think. Anyways, so we're going to get into it. Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. We'll talk about your favorite breakfast sandwiches. Go ahead and just let us know what those are. And then after that, what is Salsa Parlor? You'll figure it out. We still are. There it is. What are you sipping on?
What's that? What am I sipping
We
on?
got Zachary Bicard over here. I'm Lou Michael. We got Ghost Chair Jim and Ghost Chair Elena. They both are starting the pod how we have to end it, which is taking poops.
Are they both pooping?
No, but for fun, I lied. They're not pooping. I do think it is funny that usually dictates how we end the podcast.
Yeah.
Is everybody needs to shit.
Ben.
Yeah.
I do love taking a good poop.
How many times do you go a day? Poops.
Like once.
One good one a day?
Like one solid poop a day.
Are you ever the kind of person that like just doesn't poop
Oh, yeah.
in a day?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Well, I don't eat a lot, too.
Oh, that makes sense. Jim, you're coming in here.
Pretty regular.
How many times do you go a day?
Well, depends on my stress levels. I would say at work.
I remember, dude. Yeah, at work, I could hear you.
My stomach was a mess. But I would say depending on my diet and my stress levels, I can go about 3 or 4 times a day.
That's interesting because I've either pooped once or don't poop at all.
And you
But
drink
if
a lot
I'm
of coffee.
Sick, yeah, I do drink. I smoke a lot and I drink a lot of coffee. And I still only poop about once to 0 times a day.
Yeah, but
But if I'm sick,
yeah.
I will shit 34 times a day.
Well, yeah. But are you talking like good poops or
0 times
sick
a day.
poops?
Sick poops.
Well, that makes
But if
sense.
But it's the transition for me
Uh-huh.
is horrific because I'm not used to be on the toilet more than once.
With that
Yeah.
said, do you acknowledge and admonish a nice poop?
Yeah. But pooping is
Like those
a treat
poops
for
you want
me.
a cigarette after?
Yeah, probably.
I never want a cigarette after a poop because
Because you love the smell.
I always want a cigarette. But usually it's the cigarette before that
Oh, what's
hit
up, Elena?
different and then made me
It is.
hit the poop, you know? Made me hit the toilet.
How many? Well, you also eat like 600 calories a day, if that. So.
Well, I'm pretty built for 600. I don't know if you can
yeah,
see me.
I
Pretty
imagine when
much.
Zach poops, he just processes it and a cube just pops out.
I don't have an asshole. I refuse to let Elena see my butthole because I don't have one.
Like a belly button for an alien.
I don't know if you guys know.
Hang
touched
on.
his
Wait.
butt?
You've
Through his
touched his
pants.
butthole?
Shit.
Hang on.
Ooh.
Whoa,
Through
there
his
it
pants,
is.
kinky.
First spicy moment of the morning. Hang on. You've touched Zachy's butthole?
Touching
He
butts.
didn't let me. I just.
Oh, so
Well,
you went without
alright.
consent.
Hang on. No.
What, would you get a little or was it a swipe? What
We
was
have a
it?
video of it. It was just really cool.
You made a video.
Oh, is this those TikToks you've been talking about?
Jamie, do we have that video?
Just been me, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there's a video on TikTok of her touching my butthole without my consent.
I try
What's the
all
title?
time.
What's the title of the video on TikTok? Or do they not do that?
There's no title. There's a description.
What's the description?
I don't know.
Girlfriend touch butt?
Let me check it.
I like in
something-
classic Salsa Parlor fashion right now. We have Elena on the show, but we just don't have a microphone for her. And then Erickson, who's producing, has the other microphone, and I love that we're like, no, that's where that one's gonna stay.
It's the
We got
description.
Trevor
of
out
the
here. Would
video.
it change?
Yeah, if Trevor was out here,
We'd
give
get
him
him
a
a
mic.
mic. Yeah.
My God, come on now.
Don't film your girlfriend as the description of the video. Is that that's why you touched his butt? So it's an aggression.
Yeah, it was an aggressive response
Right,
to being
right
filmed.
here. This seems like we're splitting the difference pretty good.
That's a good if you're ever in a tough bind in a corner you don't want to be in, just touch a butt. People back off.
Yeah, it made me back
Or
off.
pee yourself.
I
Imagine getting mugged and
And
you're like,
you
back off.
No, I would say if you're getting
Grab a butt.
If you're getting mugged and start touching your own asshole, like, yeah, that's gonna back them right off. You're like,
Oh, please don't rob me. My
like,
butt.
we got
My
this.
bottom. My, My
Good.
exit.
Good sip there.
If I was getting robbed, that would be my poop for the day.
You're supposed to
My daily poop.
pee and poop yourself. That's what they tell you to do if you're getting abducted or raped. You piss on yourself, and usually
Yes,
the man
I-
will let you go.
Okay.
So
we
maybe you could do that for a mugging.
we got different talks.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
What were you told?
Well, I wasn't told. Run was first.
Run.
Yeah.
If someone's got you, you're supposed to.
Okay.
Pee.
Yeah.
Are there any ladies
hang on, now we
that
know.
can vouch for me?
Yeah, if somebody's
Chat?
got you, yeah, sure. I'm
Okay,
picking
well,
up what you're
if we're
putting
talking about a
down.
mugging situation, you're in that situation.
Yeah, I
You're
run.
not-
I ran.
You ran?
Yeah,
Ran
I-
so far away.
Yeah, I
What if you can't outrun them? What if you're a woman?
Oh my God! Then yeah, you better
Then
start
pee,
pissing
start
and
peeing,
shitting.
yeah.
Yeah,
Really
I mean,
runs-
really
runs
root
real
around
fast.
your own asshole.
Yeah.
If you start doing that, yeah, I don't know. Plus, well, all right, we went two different scenarios there because we're talking mugging, right?
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, you guys are talking mugging, and I immediately thought I would just pee myself. Like a garter snake. Just start going to the
I'm not gonna
bathroom.
lie. That would, if I was mugging somebody and they shit themselves, I'd be like, you just made this a process for everybody now.
It's like picking up a toad when it shits in your hand.
Well, then
Yeah.
you got something to throw.
Has
Then you got a
anybody-
bio weapon.
Has anybody been mugged at the table?
Yeah. Well, I was half mugged.
Yeah, I was
what was the
attempted.
other
mug.
half?
Well, it wasn't a successful mugging.
Oh,
Did you just go like
they,
I don't?
they
I
got
don't
the
even
wallet,
anymore.
but you kept the cash.
No, they didn't get anything.
Oh, okay. Good.
like
was
one,
fine.
like a sweatpants type of thing. Or like-
No, a guy tried to mug me in Detroit, but he had no weapon.
Oh,
So he said, "This is a mugging," and you're like,
He's
"Okay."
Like, he said, "Give me your wallet," and I was like, "No."
yeah.
Shoot, and then he just fucks off.
It was bizarre. He was clearly a crackhead
And
or
you,
meth head or something. He was
That
You-
life
very
probably
high.
worked for him
you,
before.
you called his bluff.
Yeah,
like,
basically,
a
yeah.
crackhead showed up with 7 deuce offsuit, and you're like, nah.
Well, because it was one of those scenarios where it's like he looked like he was like 80 pounds soaking wet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the dude was skin and bones. Where I was like, I understand this man will fight with the ferocity of a meth head,
Yeah.
but I don't think he'll do it for my wallet. It was kind of like
That
my
makes
immediate thing. And then I said, hey, man, I just got cards, and they're going to get canceled the moment you try to use them.
See, as a woman, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, dude.
I feel like that would get me
Off mic, Trevor.
I was gonna change a chair with Trevor.
Well, of course, yeah, Elena, but here's the difference is I was a very blasé adult man at that point. and I
not
feel
the man
like
you are now.
not the man I am now.
Hang on.
Well,
yeah,
I
were
was-
you looking like handsome ass, cute ass Zach?
at that point? Yeah, I was also
Yeah.
very hot.
Because you used to wear like button downs, and you looked like
Actual pants?
Yeah, you looked muggable, like for the money.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. It's like,
You
oh
look
yeah.
full on Mark.
Yeah, I
walking
looked.
around.
Yeah.
Were you
I
by
looked-
yourself?
Wait, what
Yeah.
the fuck's a mark?
What do you mean? Like, there's the Mark. Let's
Oh,
walk
I thought it was
But-
like a term like a
in.
Chad.
Someone's
and
never
a mark.
stolen from someone before.
Yeah.
No, it's
Only hopes and dreams.
very much. It was a very funny and stupid experience. I think the only reason I was so relaxed about it is because I was also incredibly high, but on the opposite drug. So it was like
A
this guy
yin-yang
was this
situation?
guy. Yeah, this guy was like methed out of his mind, and I was like, no, because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to like. It's like I'm not gonna run from this guy.
So he didn't have a weapon. Did he have like classic hand in his pocket finger gun?
No, he was literally like scratching his arm.
Oh
Both
Jesus.
arms
Hey,
revealed.
mister, can I have your wallet?
Give me your wallet. And you're like,
It
no.
was pretty awesome, actually. It was
I
a good
had
attempt.
different experience. I
Oh.
had two guys like I was drunkenly walking home from a Coney Island in Detroit, and I'm like, that's already you're making yourself a mark. And
You used it
yeah, there we go. Two guys started shadowing me, and then it was one of those things where I'm like, oh, these fellas are. It's 2 a.m. What the fuck's going on? The only two, and they started speeding up their walk. I was like, all right, I'm gonna speed up my walk, and then they started matching, and then I was like, oh, we're in a chase, and so I just took off fucking running, and as soon as I started running, they started running. I'm like, oh no, we are in that situation, and for about a quarter mile, I was like, oh, I'm
Quarter mile, he's shit, keeping pace. I
Dude,
will rob you.
yeah, just being like,
I
oh,
will
I'm,
get that wallet.
I'm so fucked. I don't know, man. I was
will
like,
rob you.
Here's the thing: if it's
Round the corner, that's what I'm gonna get you.
two guys like chasing after you though at 2 a.m., you're like, this might not be just a mugging. Like this might be an ass whooping
Sounds
or
like a hunt.
yeah. I was like,
Human trafficking is
mile.
huge.
They reach you and they go, "We're in it for the sport." You go,
yeah,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
We just want to see if we can catch you.
Just two
You
billionaire,
looked fast.
Doesn't even take money, just takes a lock of your hair.
just two billionaire hunters playing most dangerous game. Like we got him.
They just take a fucking Polaroid of you, walk away.
Ironically, I ran to a frat house for safety, which I think is the only time that has ever happened in history where I was like, oh, thank God, the Pikes are here. Like, oh, my
He'll never
goodness.
be able to find me if I go in here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blend in perfectly.
Keep so still.
Quick, somebody give me one of those drinks so I can pass out immediately and hide.
You just take a drink from a girl and pass out.
Yeah.
Whatever, the nearest female.
That's
Get
Looking
date
forward
raped.
to like,
Yeah.
where's an open drink? You there, miss? Give me your cocktail.
You
I-
look like you've been.
I accidentally did that in college once.
What, roofie a girl or
no,
lesbian?
yeah. Whoops. No, I accidentally drank like a girl's drink that was super roofied, and I think by doing so was an instrument of karma because I walked up and I was already like well on hammered, and these two girls were like flirting with these other two frat guys, and I just picked up one of their drinks as they went to the bathroom and fucking smashed it in this dude's
Yeah.
face. Like, let's fucking party. And he looked so pissed at me. I'm like, all right, this guy sucks. About 30 minutes later, stuff starts to go hazy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, no. Here's where I
Wasn't
really
big enough
think
dosage.
I was an instrument of karma. I later on kicked in the door to his room
Mm-hmm.
and threw up everywhere, like all over his floor and bed. And
You should have done more than that.
yeah, well, yeah, but then after doing that, left his house, and the only thing I remember before waking up in my buddy's bed, thank God they brought me home, is I slapped one of them on the shoulder and said, "Great fucking party, man. Sorry about the mess."
Oh my God.
And yeah,
How,
made it all better.
what is
Whoops.
I don't even know. Like, how bad do you have to be at like closing to need to like drug somebody to
I-
fucking have sex
Closing.
with them?
I
Like,
imagine-
you know,
I'd
like,
imagine pretty
holy
bad.
Shit.
I-
Like, you must
kind of a-
honestly be like an unbearable
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
You're unbearable.
I don't know
It's
how
like
to
the same people who do
close.
steroids to do home runs.
It's-
Why do you roofie people? I don't know how to close.
know.
yeah. How could we never see it coming?
Well,
People
you
used to
get them-
talk about how Cosby sucked at closing.
Well, the thing is that like you get them over to talk to you enough for you to roofie their fucking drink. You just can't
I don't
close.
think it's yeah.
I'm all premise,
Trevor,
no
you
punchline.
look like you got a lot of things to say on this. We got
Yeah, you look like you've roofied a few women.
Putting the lose.
Benadryl, yeah.
Oh,
Lots of
I had a
NyQuil.
joke about the two guys that were trying to mug you. Louis?
yeah.
It was two guys?
Yeah. Yeah.
2 guys running for a quarter mile.
Yeah, just keeping
Was
pace.
it a relay?
No, it was a
There's two more
it was
about
a
quarter mile
marathon
down
for
the road.
life.
It was a relay for life.
Yeah,
It's
relay
funny.
for life. It was marathon for life.
No, I was gonna say that you rolled up and you were like, "Oh, thank goodness, Sigma Chi," and then you're like, "There's two guys, they're giving chase," and then they go, "Oh shit, is that Connor and Davis?"
Yo, bros, you want to pledge? Like, you guys are hella
You're
quick.
not wearing your pins.
You guys are hella quick.
just
We're gonna
two
let
guys,
it fly this one time, bro. I really want you in here.
two guys in pastel button downs and khaki shorts.
Yeah, they had.
You're like, "Come back here, dude."
yeah, dude. I don't know.
Sleeves are rolled up a little bit,
Not
so you can really see their biceps.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know if they were bad dudes or not, but they did have seersucker hoodies on. So I was like, all right, fellas.
Seersucker hoodies.
Somebody told me
They're
that.
on the boat.
Somebody told me that was their business idea, and I remember I was at.
I'd wear a seersucker hoodie. I would.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's nice. You ever wear the material? It's like
Okay, you're like
light.
one of 1 million people that could wear it and pull it off.
Christmas.
yeah. I don't know. Would I wear a seersucker hoodie?
What is a seersucker hoodie? Can we please
Do you
pull it
know-
up?
Do you know the material, seersucker?
No.
Oh my god! All right.
So
I'm imagining like a
usually
sailor's
suit.
jacket.
It's like a pinstripe white and blue suit usually. They have the
Okay.
matching pants, but it's very like lightweight and it doesn't.
Like a
absorbs,
drug
like,
dealers, like what they like when you like go to the
Think
when you
1940s
go to
pimp.
the Halloween store and they're like mobster and it's just like a pinstripe
Not
like suit.
quite. It's
Monster in
like
late spring.
if you like
if you
owned a
Oh,
boat
God,
and yeah,
it's like someone that has like a
main
garden
monster.
party.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You want to
Like-
come to my garden
yeah,
party?
yeah.
Like a guy's
We're going
answer
on the
to
boat after.
a guy's dumbass answer to a sundress, where he's like, "Well, she's wearing something light and fun."
Wear loafers with
Yeah,
this
like I guess I'll give it a
That
try.
looks comfy though. That's what I would wear if
Because
someone
it's
was like, you gotta
linen.
dress up.
it's a linen
Who
suit.
doesn't like dressing in sheets?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know a couple of people.
Oh my God! There it is. Found the seersucker hoodie.
That doesn't look like the same material. at
It's
all.
probably not. This is clearly. Oh no! There it is.
Oh
Are those
shit,
little-
that's actually sick.
Are they little anchors?
a-
Wow! Look at him. Never mind. I spoke too soon. This fucking hoodie looks dope.
We support the seersucker hoodie.
Oh wait,
I
no.
want that. That's
Oh, that's a
cute.
Champs.
Yeah, champs
Champion.
bought him out. Champion bought him out.
Seersucker champs.
There-
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know about a
I would
boxing
also
gym,
wear that.
though.
I would also wear the thing that man's wearing.
The seersucker hoodie, or
Or
I
the
just want to
wrap.
look like that man.
I mean, he's a hot. That's a hot guy.
yeah, I wish
That's-
my
That is a hot
jaw
guy.
Yeah.
was like that.
We don't even need
I
to
wish
see
I
the
had his
rest of his head.
He's got
He's got
good,
a jawline that
good
looks like
jaw.
it's never been hit.
What
His
if-
nose?
And he's wearing what? Like, where did these like red? Are those just like fingerless gloves that
He's
he's
in
wearing
a-
for
No,
fashion?
it's a boxing
Gym, he's
gym.
got it
That's
wrapped.
why I was like, I don't know
Oh.
that a seersucker hoodie in a boxing gym plays.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
A seersucker hoodie. It looks like you're there to paint someone's small business.
I feel like
It's like, you know.
I don't know about that.
all right, I'm gonna go boxing. Better put my V-neck on.
Yeah, this guy, I like.
My white V-neck.
This
gonna
guy
It's
has a
sweaty and you just
punchable
see
face
pink
in the
nipples.
gym. What if the rest of the photo he was just beat to shit?
Well, if you see his two black eyes, you
Mm.
can't.
Oh yeah, it is weird. That might be the only guy that's in boxing for the fashion.
I mean, that's why I would do it.
I box as a fashion statement.
Yeah,
Not only the fashion, but also, you know, the blood.
This guy's sweet
Yes.
nickname is Not in the Face.
Not in the face.
Uh,
Hey, could you just work my body? Because that's where I've been working on it a lot.
Yo, it's Nicky Not in the Face. Roll around again. His specialty move is tying people up. Also, does he have a pocket protector on? I can't actually tell what's going on.
No, but it's a
in there.
pocket square for sure.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
handkerchief
It's a kerchief?
Oh, all right.
for his sweat and
This
blood.
is the
for all
most
of his sweat and
confusing
blood.
ad.
I don't think I would put a kerchief.
Is this an
in,
ad? I just thought this was a
seersucker
personal
pocket.
photo uploaded to like an Instagram
Oh,
account.
I definitely thought this was an advertisement.
I don't know. I can't read it from.
Winter themed sweatshirts. It's a country store.
Oh.
Country store catalog.com.
Guys, now's a good time to mention that we're sponsored by Country Store Catalog. Way to get there organically, everyone. If you want to pick up a Seersucker Zipper hoodie, go for it now. Discount code, really? All right.
Seersucker. It's not just for wasps anymore.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Whenever I see... This is a problem with my brain. I know it says more about me than the person wearing a seersucker suit. But I'm like, oh, that guy would have owned a plantation. Like, if he's just walking around in a seersucker suit, I'm like, yeah, he wishes he was around 400 or 500 years ago.
Dangerous man walking the boardwalk with
Oh,
a toothpick.
yeah, man, just sugar cookies and lemonade.
Yeah,
That's
it
all
also
I
looks like
can think.
Be
Yeah.
at the Kentucky Derby.
Right, like he was laughing at the wrong points
Yeah.
of Django Unchained. Like,
Eating juleps. Fanning himself with a straw hat. My word.
my God,
This desert flower is wilted.
I feel like you would do well
I would do well
Yeah.
in this.
as a Southern
It's a
dandy.
house.
Yeah,
How
Yeah.
long is it? That's my favorite thing in King of the Hill when they go down to Bill Butcher's family house and his like second cousin's in the corner like, how long have you been sitting there? It was 17 years.
yeah, man. I don't know, rocking chair.
Smoking a cigarette with an ivory handle.
What are those for? Besides looking cool.
To stab your enemies. The other end is very sharp.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm
no,
lying.
but
That's
for
not
real,
for
like,
that.
I mean, I was like, okay.
I would imagine so you're not directly inhaling any kind of filter.
Okay.
Or I mean, if it's a hand,
I just always- it's always-
definitely a style thing, and I think you don't get to stain your white linen gloves if you're a lady. In those times.
Okay.
Or men, for that matter. There was a lot of black tie tuxedo affairs, like at a certain time. Remember when that was like you go out and I don't remember.
Jimmy, how old are you?
Not 1,000 years old at all.
Yeah,
But there
all
was
right.
a time where gentlemen would go out, put their wigs on, and put on their black ties.
Like, okay, yeah.
I do love thinking about what gentlemen would do. Back
Put
in
on their
the
white
day.
gloves.
What would
like,
gentlemen
I've
do?
got my spads on.
They
The
would be like-
clubs have changed.
Honey, where is my wig?
Have you seen my good tuxedo?
Also, don't you dare exit the house without your brassiere.
Cover up those
corset.
ankles. I don't want anyone thinking I married a harlot.
Man,
Be sure to have one of the 6 helpers tie that brassiere tight around your spine.
Oh, honey, don't call them helpers. Call them slaves.
yeah. I was saying helpers should be.
Yeah.
I was trying to be nice.
You're one of the good ones, Zach.
Yeah.
I'm not a racist. I'm not a slave.
I
These are
don't say
helping.
slave.
Helping.
They're helpers.
They're
They're just helping out. I don't pay them. They're just helping me.
exactly. They're just helping out. I didn't
They
say
help
it.
me. I help them.
Just a slave owner at the end of the Civil War being like, what?
They
They're helpers.
work my fields. They have a shack.
Come on.
Quit saying the S word. They're nice people. They're associates. They're interns.
Unpaid interns.
They are unpaid interns.
They
Wouldn't
can't
say we're
leave.
friends.
They're working towards an opportunity.
They can't leave the company.
One day, if they work hard enough, they will find somebody who would be willing to hire them to own their own plantation. It's actually a pyramid scheme.
Sugar cropping the first period.
You get 2 friends, then you make 2 more friends.
The OG pyramid.
And then they
scheme,
make 2 more
sugar
friends.
cropping. Add Oprah Winfrey. What?
Oh my God, dude!
I
There's
got
just
a lot of
there's
helpers.
just a sailboat coming back from Africa with Vimeo on the side of it, like, or Vimo. What's the name of that energy? Viva?
No.
Vima Verve?
Right, that was like the guy pyramid scheme.
The guy pyramid scheme?
I was trying to think
What-
about the
Young
music
dudes.
video.
There's a lot of pyramid schemes I feel like are like directed toward. You got the Arbonnes, it's like beauty products.
Yeah, huh?
They're like fucking gross energy drinks, and that was for men. And that was Vima Verve. I know exactly.
See, it's weird that you say it's for men because the only Vima Verve car I saw was a chick that lived next to me in college. Yeah.
Wow, I only know guys who wanted to drive BMWs.
Did they end up getting them?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's because that's the thing. All the pyramid schemes, they do like
Was there a specific kind of BMW?
No.
It does have Vima on the side of it.
Well, that's like the Mary
Yeah,
Kay, the
the
Mary
BMW.
Kay BMW.
Yeah.
BMW.
They turned the emblem into an O.
Instead of giving you money, they give you those. They give you like cars and stuff that are like company cars. Like
Yeah.
if you're like doing like the Mary Kay makeup stuff, like you
Yeah,
can
you
get like
got
a
that
Mary
pink
Kay.
Cadillac.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
it. I know.
Grandma had a big Cadillac.
The lady down the street from us had one.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, I know a chick that.
Slung Mary Kay.
But isn't that's a tax write off then for the company if you get that pink Cadillac, right? Because they own the car.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Okay. That's incredible, man.
It's genius.
I gotta tell you, if you're at the tippy top of the pyramid, not bad.
Cushy dick.
Yeah, not
Good to
bad.
be king.
Yeah, right. That's wild. Are those companies still around?
Mary
Pyramid
Kay.
schemes is the bottom of the pyramid.
Yeah, it sucks. Nobody wants to be a grain. You want to be the cherry on top.
We should all sell Mary Kay and get pink Cadillacs. What if we just had like 5 pink Cadillacs?
Could sling Mary Kay at the house shows.
I love the idea of
I
Zach.
wouldn't even do time anymore. I would just show up, like bring up a little suitcase.
But-
All right, you up front.
I love the
You're
idea
beautiful, but
of Zach doing a pure romance party. Just Zach showing up like, it's a bag of dicks. Pick out what you want.
Whatever fits. You know?
Hey, you know what? I'm not supposed to do this, but you guys go ahead and give them a whirl. See which one you like.
ew.
Right, are you ladies ready to get a little embarrassed.
Elena, have you ever been to a pure romance party?
I have not, but my
romance.
cousin actually was hosting one like a year ago, and then I looked at the Facebook invite, and my aunt and my grandma both said that they were going,
Oh,
and I was like, that
yeah.
is fucking weird. So I did what everybody does, the normal thing, and I ordered one online. So
A party or a
You ordered a party.
a party?
The whole party online.
Pure romance party online?
But no, I just used the comfort and of the internet to not show face at a
Was
dildo
it
party.
discreet shipping? Because I love the idea
dude, the
of a
thing
giant
about it-
dildo
Was your family
wrapped.
disappointed too? Like,
First
she
of all,
said
it
she was
wasn't
gonna
a
hang out with us,
dildo.
two
It was
dildos
just
in their hands.
a regular vibrator. But I ordered it with my friend because my friend was like, "Hey, I'm getting this, but I don't want to send it to my mom's house. Can I send it to your place?" And I was like, "Cool, yeah, that's fine. How much is
It's
it?"
my friend's dildo
No,
or
no.
vibrator.
No, I said, "How much is it?" And then she said, "It's $20." And I said, "Fuck it, just get me one too." And so she ordered 2 vibrators to my house.
That says a lot.
But
if
it
somebody
did-
else opens that up,
But then they didn't drop it off at my door. I guess like I had to sign for the package. So they took it to this grocery store downtown that my family actually owns, Westland's Apple Market, because like they have like package drop off or like whatever there. So I went to go pick it up, and I like had totally forgot what the package was even gonna be. I ordered a backpack. I thought it was my backpack, and they were like, "What's in there?" We've all been like wondering. It's like my fucking extended family, and I go, "I think it's just a backpack. You guys want to see it?" Open it up. 2 fucking vibrators. It's like a sex machine.
Like a sex machine. What,
Yeah.
were
And I
they-
was like,
were they
"Oh
the-
no!" And then I just walked out. And I
That-
was like, "Hi, Aunt Diane." I don't
yeah,
know.
I'm not gonna lie. If one of my female
And
relatives,
it just collects dust. I mean, like,
Were they the same? Were they the same vibrator? as
Yeah,
well?
they're
Like the
both
same
the same.
product.
yeah, they both look the same.
That's no imagination.
yeah,
Well, we ordered. I said, "Fuck it, get me the same one."
2 of them.
No, my friend was ordering
they
one,
at
and I
least
said,
different
"Get me
colors?
one." No, they're both pink. Okay, that's enough.
Not one of them did something different.
you bring
They
in
do a lot of
vibrator time.
different things if you press the button.
Oh, they have different settings.
Yes. Or you guys act like you. Really?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you order 2 of the same vibrator?
Well,
Why would
yeah.
you order one?
Are they the one-
style and then get a little?
Why,
get,
so we
get
can
another
trade-
one that
we can
has
do
little
some-
extra bits to it.
You want us to do some tradesies?
dude? Come on, man.
What else?
Oh, spill. That's a lap,
it.
baby.
Whoop. Party foul.
That doesn't work.
I appreciate the attempt.
I don't know why.
Well, hang on. All right, everybody, chill. We
Hey,
spilled. Trev, can you hand us
There's a
the paper towel?
right there.
I'll take my lap after.
We have everything in the office.
Oh my goodness. I was gonna ask though, is it one of the ones that has the weird alien top?
No, but no, it's not.
The weird alien top.
Yeah, they're.
What are you talking?
Have you seen? It's like a dick.
You know, it's
and
like a
then-
xenomorph. Like a little thing comes out of the tip.
Yes,
It
that's
goes
exactly
inside
right.
you.
It's got 2 eyes.
It lays eggs inside of you.
It's a
And then about
Dude,
12
okay.
hours later,
Starter
another
vibrator.
dildo blasts out of your
Here's to
chest.
start your sexual journey.
starter vibrator.
The
But alien head. What do you mean alien head?
If that's a starter
wanna know about
vibrator,
this
show
dildo.
me
Yeah.
a finisher vibrator.
have you?
The one that they like bow out like that.
No, sure, I'm sure that no, but like okay, some of them look they got like moving fucking marbles in there, and then they got like fucking.
Lewis, well, you know a lot about dildos.
Dude, well, they're vibrators. So-
Oh, vibrators, dildo. Okay.
Oh yeah, my parents are watching.
Yeah. Hi guys.
I wonder what kind of vibrator Bud uses.
Ooh.
I don't know. All I
Don't know
know
what
is
an
he.
alien
All I know is that he puts it in his bud. Got him with that gay shit,
I mean, that's
Dad.
where you'd want to do it.
What did the family? What did they do after? Just like
Kinda laughed at me. I don't know them. I don't know them super well.
Okay.
They're like my mom's like cousins, so they're like extended like aunts and uncles and shit. But
damn.
no, it was just
Take that
really
if I
funny.
can
I
get
just
it.
grabbed the box and I just fucking booked it out to the car and told Tori about it.
Did everyone in your family like, well, I guess you really wanted to use them?
I'm not really sure. Ugh, there was
Shit,
definitely
God.
some fucking hair. That's
Wait, what? Oh. Wait, what?
Oh, phrasing.
Can you imagine
I
getting a
pull it out
vibrator in
of
the
jail.
mail and opening up and like, is that a hair?
All right, my new vibrator, a hair.
That's a certified
way,
pre-owned
guys,
vibrator. That's absurd.
You go to check the invoice
Don't worry.
confirmation just to make sure you didn't buy a used one.
Don't
Oh
worry,
my
it's
God.
still warranted.
Oh god.
Imagine sending that back.
I would like-
problem with the product.
To make a point that we are very quickly becoming the Howard Stern show. We have a
Wait,
woman.
wait.
We have a woman on the show, and immediately are like, "Tell us more about your cum tools." Yeah.
Ew.
How do you feel about OnlyFans?
No, I just don't want it to get.
What are you snapping? You sending nudes?
Trev, tag in.
I get.
Yeah.
Come in and out.
Does anyone need a cup?
Nah. I already feel myself shaking.
The Kelly blue ball value.
Oh, that's incredible. Resale.
I
on those?
also made a joke while everybody was yelling that. It was appreciated. It was if that's a starter vibrator, show me a finisher vibrator. It's a pretty good joke. Where's that?
A ninth inning vibrator.
Yeah. Show me that ninth inning
they
vibrator.
call it the dugout.
You guys tagging in and out?
Yeah, I think so.
Everybody, welcome Trevor Tress.
What's up, Trevor?
I don't
Stare into
it's,
the distance, not make eye contact.
You were backstage for
I
half the
was.
show.
I was backstage.
And you didn't see the cameras once.
I didn't. I just was too enthralled with the show.
Yeah, that's a good
You're
that's a
quite
good
erect
save.
right now.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah. I wanted to come to the table, energized,
Yeah.
ready.
Fully
That's
poised.
where I'm at. Yeah. Worked.
My goodness.
So now we have two former frat guys at the table.
We do.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Are you as
1.5.
ashamed as I am? Why am I? Which one of us is the 0.5?
I thought I was the point. I don't really think I'm a fratty guy. I was in
You
a fraternity.
really? You don't
Do
think
I-
you're a fratty
Yeah,
guy?
I don't know.
We both reek of it. Yeah, formerly.
I think I maybe just looked the part because I didn't play that role. Like I wasn't in a super frat either.
Okay.
Fratty friend.
For a record, I did a comedy show in your frat house.
You did do that. That's
Where
true.
you had a mattress covering a window covered in cum.
Okay, that was. A
Yeah,
part.
that's what are you talking
That was,
about?
That
Where-
sounds pretty
where you
fratty
kept-
frat to me.
Yeah, where you kept offering us sips of Jaeger out of your fifth.
I did do that. Yeah, that's true.
You're-
I think the context is different though.
Okay. So what's a fratty frat then?
I don't know.
I think the
that's
context
a whole
is
other-
different.
Would I have had to
different.
walk in a different room where guys were actively masturbating together?
We didn't do that. I mean, unless never mind. But like, I don't know. What do you consider a fratty?
Oh,
frat,
hold on
I
a
guess?
second.
Fish out of
Let
water
me do
here.
a little apt comparison for you, Trevor. It's like if you
Okay.
walked into my room and you saw my computer setup,
Okay.
but instead I had massive anime hentai wallpapers.
Sure.
Anime fucking posters all over the walls, and I had figurines on my
Okay.
bookshelf, and I had like one of those anime boob mouse
Mouse
rests,
pads where you
and,
put it right in the-
and then
yeah.
like a pink keyboard. And like the cat ears headphones, and then you're like, oh, you like anime, huh? And I'm like, yeah, but I'm like a weeby weeb.
I feel like Jägermeister alone doesn't make me a.
Well, the cum
No,
mattress
but yeah, the
covering
cum
window.
mattress definitely was. It blocking a window is what was the real
Also,
red flag.
I
for
also
me.
did that show. I saw it with my own eyes,
Yeah.
so I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's true. I
what-
guess there were several of you. Have you there?
Yeah, Jim, you were there.
Thank you, Jim.
The frat show we did for Trevor's
Oh,
place.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was a different time as well.
It was interesting. They loved you.
It was fun. Well, yeah. That's because I'm an idiot. But
No, you did a good job. It was a pretty fun show. Like,
Yeah.
Everyone was like with all buddies.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was good.
My dad just commented, WTF, do you guys have a pod farm of comedians? I think he stopped paying attention, came back, and there was just a new guy.
Oh yeah, we're tagging
I've
in,
also
checking out.
stopped paying attention for quite a while.
Yeah.
For somebody, which is surprising for somebody as young as fuck as my dad, who's 32 years old. It's, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know. My dad
Okay.
is 32. My mom
Well,
is
that's a good-looking
27.
dude.
Okay.
It's weird to have a 13-year-old in the house with us.
Thought you were a gorgeous man.
My dad is 19.
Yeah, my dad is 19. He's young as fuck. My mom,
They had you when they were 13.
yeah.
You're just a 5-year-old walking around this house.
I am 5 years old.
Okay,
Feeling pretty good about it.
pretty good.
You look 8 at least.
I'm told I look old. I bought. I figured this. I bought orange juice all on my own from the store the other day. They didn't even card me.
They didn't even card you? Did you get pulp or no pulp?
No pulp, silly. I'm a
He's
little
a
kid.
kid.
I'm a
Yeah,
little
you
kid.
can
That's why they're
pulp them up.
encouraging.
Yeah.
No. You don't start drinking orange juice with pulp in it until you have hair on your dick. Right. That's what I
Hair
said.
on your dick.
That was the day I knew. I was like, yeah, time to get me some pulp. The undercarriage has got itself veneered.
And I'm like, give me the little fucking. I want some stuff with texture. Right? Orange
I
juice.
started
my chocolate milk anymore.
No enjoyable drinks for me. I'm a man now.
crunchy peanut butter.
Crunchy. Everything needs to be.
It needs to be gritty and it needs to go down less smoothly.
Yeah. What do you want to eat? Just whatever you gave me. Make sure it wasn't processed as much.
The idea of
Make sure
crunchy
it's-
peanut butter bugs me because people are like, yeah, I'm eating a tough sandwich. Like, shut the fuck up, dude.
PB&J.
Everybody that eats crunchy peanut butter has this bullshit aura about them where they're just like, oh, yeah, I'm fucking,
I prefer crunchy peanut butter.
Yeah, but
Did you even pick my aura up?
yeah, absolutely.
sure?
Yeah, eat one in front of me, and I guarantee you just go, this is how you eat a fucking sandwich. I'm over there with my crustless, smooth peanut butter.
Crustless, like a child, an
Crustless,
uncrustable.
smooth peanut, just an uncrustable. I have frozen that I'm drinking with a little carton of milk.
It's cut into triangles.
Yeah, a circle cut into triangles. I look
the
like
thing
an
is,
idiot.
here's the thing: is I feel like
Pizza stuff.
a lot of the times it's what you're raised on. Like if your parents buy crunchy peanut butter, if you have smooth peanut butter, you're gonna be like, "The fuck is going on here?" And if you
Where's the pulp?
Where's the pulp? Where's the pulp in my pee-pee? And then, but if you get raised on smooth peanut butter, if somebody hands you crunchy peanut butter, it's like, hey, they didn't finish this. They didn't finish this before they jarred it.
I'm gonna mash it up more.
But I'll say, as somebody who's raised on smooth PB,
Mm-hmm.
I've had crunchy PB,
Yeah.
and I see the appeal.
Yeah,
It's good.
feel tough when you eat it.
I do. I do.
Tough stance.
My I feel like I got 22s for cannons on my arms. 22 is the inches in circumference for the
Yo, I thought you were talking about the caliber of the gun on those arms. Yeah.
No, well, I currently have 22.
Yeah, hell, fuck yeah, dude.
Loud, crunchy food tells your brain that you are eating, and it's a fun activity for it, and it enjoys it more.
What?
Is that a real thing?
I swear to God.
More
Wait,
activity.
Where-
you're telling me
where
that
are you getting this from?
crunchy peanut butter eaters have more fun?
Yeah, crunchy food tells.
WebMD.com.
Yeah.
Wet pepper tea.
And it just front page crunchy food makes you feel better.
Yeah, well, it's activity. It gets your metabolism started.
Yeah, whenever I eat Doritos, it's the crunch that gets me.
I eat smooth Doritos.
Yeah, because you're doing more masticating.
You know what? That sounds right to me.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Powder form. It's just
I was
the
waiting for some
seasoning.
idiot to be like, masturbating? Haha, masturbating?
We'll go back to that.
No,
I'm just-
masticating.
Good segue. Elena. Masturbating.
I've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a girl on the show, everybody. Tell us about how often you jack off. Yeah, we got a girl on the show.
Do you think girls are too stuck up these days?
How much is too much to charge for an OnlyFans? We want a girl's opinion. We want a lady's opinion.
It's actually what I came here to ask you.
What character?
Yeah.
Look, I'm the Cookie Monster. Known
Cookie
for his
Monster.
appearances on the Howard Stern show.
Oh, wow.
And a known misogynist.
He goes, hey, show us your pussy. Cookie.
Oh, my God.
Turns out.
I like two things:
that
eating
Alex?
cookies, making 30% more than women.
That's how he affords his habit. And lawyers. Oh my God.
Is there anything problematic about Cookie Monster? I don't know. I haven't looked it up.
The one we just made up.
No, the real one.
Just as addiction culture.
No, actually, you do know there was that a while ago, about 5-10 years ago.
This is
they
why I'm asking,
actually
'cause I'm
said
sure there's
that
something.
Cookie Monster is no longer he's no longer addicted to cookies. It's a sometimes.
He's like me. He could stop if he wanted
yeah.
to.
No, yeah, there was this, like a bunch of parents saying the way Cookie Monster is all about getting cookies is not a healthy message for kids.
Yeah,
Is
then-
that so?
Yeah, so they lowered. He used to have a song or something like that where it was like, "C is for cookie, it's good for me." Like he's loved cookies.
Yeah.
They're like, you got to take that song away because
cookie, yeah.
it can't be. He can't just eat cookies, and that's not a good message for kids.
Right.
Even though he's a monster.
I do heroin the same way.
I mean, yeah.
It's
If you
A
watch
responsible
Sesame Street now,
amount.
It's just Cookie Monster going control.
yeah.
Actually, I went back and listened to that song. The Cookie song is way more sexually charged than I thought it was. Yeah.
like innuendo or
No, it's flat out. Very sexually charged. Where he goes, C is for
Unironic.
coochie, O is for, oh my God. O is for ovulation.
child. The Cookie Monster controversy. I remember this.
Yeah, they tried to turn him into the Veggie Monster for a little bit. And nobody was having that. They were just like, nah.
Even Cookie Monster's like, this is not my thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is too much of a rebrand.
Cookies
I
are
feel
a
like
I
the
don't
problem-
have that much range.
The
We talk about
problem
his
is
new
that he's an
message.
addict and he's
Cookies
an
are a
icon for
sometimes
children.
food.
The problem is that he's an addict and
Yeah.
he's an
Cookies-
icon for children.
Cookies
That's
are
the
a
problem.
sometimes food?
Sometimes food.
Not for the Cookie Monster.
Well,
they're not.
you guys know crack's a sometimes
Yeah,
drug.
yeah.
Like, just a little bit
Every
here and
once in
there.
a while.
Also-
there's a new puppet and it's a homeless puppet. What? And it's different than Oscar.
Wait, yeah, I was like, what?
No, I swear you can look it up.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of it, but there is now a homeless Sesame
Yep,
Street character.
that's true.
Are they trying to get it out of poverty?
And everyone's like,
They're trying to teach it how to pull it.
Why do they have that? Do they think homeless children
Yeah,
are watching
what?
television?
Such a good point. You're just letting this thing
Yeah.
be homeless? What does it look like? Is it like some old...
Do they spit on it when they walk past?
Every single episode, she's like, "Can I have food or water or health care?" And they're like, "Pull yourself up by your bootstraps."
Get a job.
I don't know why I believe that. I
I
very much believe that.
What is Oscar? Is Oscar not a homeless person?
No, he lives in a trash can.
He's been renting for
Lives in, yeah. That's a leased can.
He's on his grind.
no trash can.
That's $1,400 a month, bro. He's in Manhattan. He's on the Upper
Okay.
East
The Upper
Side.
East Side, yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm getting it.
They just they
it's
just
just a
made it a
little
girl
girl.
wearing like tattered clothes, and they're like, she'll find a home.
Yeah, not only is it
When women are homeless, they deserve help.
Yeah,
Unlike
they're
men.
teaching children now
Should die.
when they meet homeless people to be like looking at a homeless person and going, "Oh my god, I can't help you. We need homeless characters."
Dude,
We're really trying to fill out the show.
I
I
guess
can't help you, but I can portray you in Hollywood.
I love all the memes about her versus Oscar the Grouch, and they're calling her the first homeless character, and everybody's like, "Yeah, Oscar lives in the trash can.
has a
He's doing
home."
fine."
Yeah.
Also, for the character to not be problematic, they had to hire a real homeless person to voice her, and they don't pay her.
method.
They don't compensate her whatsoever.
She's really good puppeteer.
If she made enough money to get a house, it would be insincere.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, they actually no. Her salary is actually a pretty good setup. They give her a bunch of loose change in a Starbucks cup,
And cheese, mayonnaise, sandwich.
and just meth,
Loose cigarettes.
loose cigarettes, change in a Starbucks cup, and just meth. It's a fucking crazy salary. She had to fucking fight for it too. She sat in a corner for like 6 weeks.
Damn.
Now Alex asked in the chat. He goes.
Is
He
that
goes,
your
why
brother,
is the
Alex?
cookie? Yeah, I think
Okay,
so.
hell
He
yeah.
goes, why is the Cookie Monster from the Upper East Side? And it's because Howard Stern, New York show.
Oh.
Yeah, makes sense.
I think
He's a
Oscar's
guy they
from the
pulling
Upper
off the
East Side.
street.
That's
Oh,
fucking
jeez.
incredible,
I know, I'm
dude.
reading the chat too.
And
Childhood obesity news. CON.
Childhood obesity news.
no, we're all silently reading. It's a test now.
This is the part of the show where everyone silently reads the comments.
We give everybody some dead air.
here's
to
the- my
reflect.
eyes
Yeah.
are shit.
Yeah, I
I'm
feel
leaning in and then I'm away from the mic.
there was a
It's
lot of
whole
good.
thing.
There was a lot of good laughs there. I think everybody just needs a cool 15 seconds to breathe and then move on.
Process.
Yeah, a lot of hot bits. Go back and rewatch them and then skip 10 seconds
I'm
past
going to
this.
make a controversial statement.
Here we
Childhood
go.
obesity is an issue because of adult obesity. What do you guys think?
It's a nuanced way to
Yeah, hang on. All right.
It's really nuanced.
I think we need to stop saying childhood obesity
Hey.
and start saying, hey, adult obese people, stop doing it to the kids.
I think just point well made, man.
Thanks.
Like, absolutely perfect. Yeah.
But there's a lot of like skinny parents. You ever see some like skinny, hot, fit parents? And then
Yeah,
they
they
just
have
an
a weird
obese
fat kid
And you're
fetish. Is
like,
what happens.
Well,
That's what happens.
They have a fetish.
I can't rip on fat kids too much, unfortunately. So.
I'm not ripping on them.
No, I know. That's what I'm just saying it before.
you
Hey,
think
I
that-
got fat friends.
I got fat friends. I can say something about fat people. I can speak for the fat community.
I can speak for
the
the
skinny?
I know their struggle. I know the
I feel like I haven't seen that too much. Like skinny hot parents with a fat child, maybe from their own
Skinny
laziness,
hot.
like just being like, we're not gonna take care of our kids, so they just feed him crap all day.
I think it's just parents don't understand, and so the kids.
Cue up Will
Like, how many
Smith.
carbohydrates can I put in this kid before he's,
that's parenting 101.
Just some kid eating a Butterfinger going, he don't want me, man. He
When
don't
you-
want me.
When you open up new daddy books, it just says your child and carbs.
I just don't know how I'm gonna tell my kid to eat vegetables because he's gonna watch me eat. You know,
That's fair.
if I was like, eat your veggies, he's gonna say, "Fuck you, Dad," and he's gonna be 8. And
I
he's gonna
learned
know
it
that
from
I'm a piece of
you.
garbage.
If it's up to me, my kid is gonna think the only food that exists is rice and chicken.
Yeah, and black coffee and cigarettes.
My kid is gonna be fucking over it by 7.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like,
just smoking parliaments
he's
by
gonna see some
third
hyper
grade.
kid and
Yeah.
he's gonna be like,
Yelling
what the
at
fuck
people.
is going on with you?
Have some fucking
Oh.
shit.
Yeah, my kid's also from the Upper East Side.
Hey Jim, take it.
Hey, what the fuck is this guy doing, huh?
He's just sitting on the front porch telling all the Jehovah's Witnesses to fuck off.
I feel
Yo,
like
quit putting your bikes on the lawn.
Or my dad's gonna beat your ass.
I don't see how I could.
My dad can beat up your dad.
Yeah.
Just putting cigarettes out on kids shorter than him.
I feel like by 6, my kids would be like, they don't fucking get it. He's just gonna say ominous, dark shit. Because he knows. 'Cause
He's
I'm
gonna be sitting quietly and he's gonna be like, look at that popular girl. Oh, probably it's an OnlyFans. Just in the corner of a class in 4th grade.
Everybody has a fucking OnlyFans.
Everybody's got an OnlyFans.
Nice guys finished last at 6.
Nice guys finish last. I'm logged in right now.
Do you guys think? Where do you
I'm
think?
a fan.
Where do you think nice guys finish? As far as
on the back.
first,
Yeah.
but like
Nice
first-
guys finish on their back.
It's courteous. Courteous guys finish.
I'm gonna start finishing on my own tummy.
In the condom.
See, I don't really see the appeal
Pull it out.
of
We
the
weren't even
face.
allowed to
put out.
I rip a fresh one. We were fucking without a
I
condom,
rip a fresh
and then I open one up and I come. Into it. That's the only thing that I use condoms for. And I use a Magnum to come into.
Well, it's easier
Well, it's
to
bigger.
get in and
I
out.
come a lot. Yeah.
Bigger target. Yeah.
You can't really miss.
That's why I wear a Magnum. She's like, "Do you need that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I come a lot."
Come on.
The first 5.5, yes, I absolutely need. After that, just come. That's why they're wider and longer.
When you roll a condom out, you give yourself an extra 3 inches of overhang.
Right.
Flipping and flapping. You're like, I need it.
The first 5.5's all me, though.
You'll thank me later.
The first 5.5 is all me.
It grows more.
Oh, you're gonna die.
Sesame's got a new character with an average-sized penis. And it's about him coming to terms with it.
Oh man, they already have Grover.
Is Grover hung? Or is he? No, or not, I guess.
I mean, he's got a big nose,
He's adequate.
and he becomes a superhero.
We were watching New Girl last night.
Ooh.
Oh.
And there's the episode that we watched was the one where Zoe Deschanel's character Jess he goes and approaches a man at the bar, and he's a very hot, handsome man. and immediately tries to go like goes like I will go on a date with you, and then he reveals that he has a micro penis to her, and they make a bet amongst the friends that it doesn't matter, and she could date him for a month.
Oh, this isn't going.
But then it turns out that because she's trying to prove she's not shallow, she's trying to prove she's not shallow, so the micro penis won't matter. But here's the twist. He also just sucks across the board. He's a huge douchebag. Okay. He's very into himself.
Yeah.
You would think so, right? Yeah.
I don't recall energy, yes.
Well,
I've seen this whole series. I don't recall that episode.
They talk about it. He's like he's like that's why I'm like this. He kind of has like this revealing moment. And he realizes he's cheating on his girlfriend and stuff. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
That's what I say.
Wow.
This is anytime I'm shitty to someone, I'm like, hey, it's just because I have an 8-inch dick and I had to grow up with that and fucking learn how to cope. You know, that's what I say.
I'm only like this because the guy had huge balls, and in the locker room they made fun of me.
My dick is too big to relate to other people. I have very difficult times socializing, and so
I can't
that's why
wear
I
regular
cheated on you
underwear.
8 times.
Actually, that is what I got made fun of all the time in high school for having huge balls. They'd be like, "Well, are those 2 fists underneath your dick?" And I'm like, "No, those are my balls." And then they'd
Wear longer shorts.
What do you insult someone who has big balls with?
Yeah. They would be like, look at this guy's, what is that, a beanbag chair? Guys are trying to sit on my lap thinking it was a beanbag chair.
Turn a corner down an alley with all the wood fences. Everyone's still like, hey, look at all big balls here.
Old big
Let's go
balls.
bust his big
Yeah,
balls.
no, I would be in the locker room, and then someone would lose a ball, basketball come rolling into the locker room. They're like, hey, throw us the balls back. And I go, I only got one. It's a basketball. They're like, no, I see you have 3 basketballs over there.
You put 2 basketballs in your shorts, and I'm a very dumb bully.
Hey, you like the game kickballs?
You put 2 basketballs in your shorts.
All these kids
And
have
I'm a
the same
very dumb
dialect
bully.
from the same part of
I'm the dumbest bully of all. I don't use Italian.
Look, he's trying to steal basketballs from Dick's Sporting Goods. And I'm like, those balls.
Just my normal balls.
Just my testicles.
Man, I wish I could get.
Sounds like a show on Fox.
They're attached to me.
What would you do if you saw someone with giant balls stealing from Dick's Sporting Goods? What's that guy's name?
If you see something, say
Who's the
something.
guy
Oh
from
yeah, what is
Would
that
You Do?
guy's name?
Rivera?
Martin Rivera.
Orlando
The guy
Bloom?
that Orlando Bloom. The guy that hosts What Would You Do?
Dude, Lord of the Rings.
You get your own
is such
fix a new
funny
microphone
movie.
for you?
If Orlando
Thank
Bloom
God.
went basketball nuts as Legolas.
Or if Legolas was played by the guy from, I
Why
think,
are all
Oh,
What
imagine-
Would You Do?
He's doing the fucking he's doing like that like
They're
the archery
Jewish,
shit,
Alex.
He's jumping, but he has to do this. All he can't
Because the
walk
Muppets are
normal.
Jewish.
That scene where he's riding the shield down like a skateboard, but he's just got huge balls.
I'm just keep imagining South Park. They're
bouncing out their balls?
Yeah, when they're using
Put their balls in a
it's like-
microwave.
So I'm just trying to get a little bit of cancer stand.
They're all high. Bouncy, bouncy.
The idea of him just talking shit with Gimli with his balls on his shoulder.
Oh man.
with that?
Big balls. That's
playing with
funny.
this?
That's
Yeah,
another
yeah,
Sesame
you're
Street
sorry.
character.
Jake, you want
It's
to
so
something?
annoying. People would be like, what's wrong with my computer?
I won't fidget with it anymore.
Why are all these characters from the Upper
Yeah, everyone. Oh!
And they all smoke
Yeah.
cigarettes.
This is a New York podcast.
They pulled
Get
me
used
off
to
the
it.
street.
They're Jewish.
Anyways,
Yeah,
let's
they're
talk
all
about some New
Jews.
York open mics the other day.
The other day I was doing this mic. It was in an alleyway. It had an audience, 3 angry stray cats. Honestly, good mic. I had
Mostly
to pay
comics, 2
$15.
meth heads.
Yeah, mostly comics, 3 stray cats. I had to pay $8 for 5 minutes, but otherwise I thought it was a pretty good set.
I took the bridge to Staten Island. I didn't want to go.
I did a mic in a coffee shop. It was really, I was just on the phone yelling at somebody.
Jimmy's voice over there is actually just what they play on the ferry. You're on your way to Staten Island.
Welcome to Staten Island. I know you don't want to be here.
I'm going to Staten Island. I don't want to go. It's the only bridge New Yorkers wish terrorists would blow
Next
up.
stop, Staten Island. You wish it was New Jersey.
Oh my god.
They blow up the bridge in Staten Island, and everybody in New York's like, "Oh no! Shoot! Oh, we should get to that. Should figure that out."
Just years later, they built the bridge to New Jersey again. Just getting a second one going. Like, sorry, Stanton, we'll get to it.
I wasn't myself then. I'm different now.
Oh my god. If we moved to New York and then just moved to Staten Island and walk around like we made it.
Is it cheap living in Staten Island?
No.
I was actually looking at
It's expensive to live in Staten Island?
It's New York prices with all of the "why did I move here" fun.
Oh. But if I want to hear my neighbor hit his kid, it's worth it, right?
No, absolutely.
Okay.
That's what you're into.
You actually have to be a
Morning, Stan. Heard Billy was a little bit loud last night.
Do you think it's worse to live in like Staten Island, like the bad part of the good city, or what if you lived in like the bad part?
Good city.
Well, or the bad part of the bad city, I guess. I don't know. Or like the bad part of like Topeka, Kansas, or something. Is Topeka in Kansas?
Yes.
Can you imagine being from like that Staten Island of Topeka, Kansas?
Yeah, I think
Just
Tulsa-
chewing tobacco.
The
I
whole
think
thing is-
I think Kansas is landlocked.
that's true. That's gonna be a major difference.
You say it's the Staten Island of Kansas, and I was like, "There's no Staten Island of Kansas, bud."
Welcome to Topeka
there a-
Island.
is there a
It's just
peninsula?
a city.
You want to know the Staten Island of Topeka, Kansas? Is just some guy named Rick's house.
He's from Staten
He
Island.
lives on a peninsula and it's close.
He was tired of the sea. He came back. He wanted the fields.
I want land. I want water on 3 sides, not 4. Staten Peninsula. Somehow worse.
Stan.
Oh yeah. No, we live in a peninsula. It's god awful.
Yeah, the whole thing is a peninsula.
It's a forest. People, they're just forest people up there. That's how I imagine the UP. They just swing from tree to tree in their tree houses.
I can read them out loud for you.
It'd be way more fun.
Anybody from the UP's and he walk?
Yeah.
Just trying to read right now.
You guys got fuckboy motion down so well. They could put you guys in green screen suits for video game characters of what?
Grand Theft Auto fuckboy?
Culture?
Fuckboy culture?
Yeah, what is that kind of movement?
I think it's just mocking like a TikTok trend for the most
Yeah.
part. Because now, like the best way to get attention on the internet is to just be hot and then
Yeah.
do something.
I think that's always been the key.
Yeah, but now it's like much more streamlined.
On my TikTok, I like to lip sync anime while I do a sexy dance.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? Send me a link. I will watch that.
It's just my hips swinging back and forth and me smiling big and stupid, but it really hits off.
Okay.
Is this a real TikTok?
No, but that's all TikToks.
Oh, okay. I thought you made this TikTok, and I was
anime
like,
TikTok
"You're about to
and
be on a
normal
cringe
TikTok are two separate
compilation."
communities. If you were on TikTok, you would know that anime TikTok and normal TikTok are 2 different communities.
I want to get the wrong kind of famous.
This guy's from the Upper East Side too. This guy's very educated on weave culture. Hey, I have a body pillow. So what?
I'm in love with it. No big deal.
No, everybody keeps telling me that they get really weirded out when I bring up hentai. It's not all tentacles.
The manga's better than
It's
the
not.
fucking anime. Okay.
Sometimes it's a lot of butts.
Okay.
I prefer the dub to the sub. Sue me. I don't know.
The dub.
to the sub. Dub to the sub.
Well, no, apparently real anime. You're not a real anime fan.
You have to like the sub.
Yeah, you have to watch it in Japanese, or you're not a real anime fan.
Yeah,
That's
if you
when I
watch
found out
if
I
you watch
wasn't.
anime in English, you're a fucking colonizer, bro.
That's what I am.
Imperialism.
I watch anime in English because I don't want to read the whole time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as a dyslexic, goddamn nightmare. To hear Japanese and then try and read English, my brain's like,
Yeah,
"Ah,
it
we're
confuses
done."
me too. I'm like,
Put it together with context clues.
Yeah, no, that's not how
I would watch a film in a foreign language. That's fine. I'll read a movie.
Like a
Okay.
I'm not gonna read 900 episodes of a TV show. It's just
Do you
not gonna
watch
fucking
Attack
happen.
on Titan in English?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
How do you?
Well, you can't in season 3. They don't have.
They have-
dubbed over. It's all just subtitles.
They do on
I've only seen up to the end of season 2 of
I thought they had them on fucking Crunchyroll.
They have
Oh, you're
English
wrong.
on season 3
Pretty sure they got English for everything, bro.
because when it was on Netflix.
Well, most
it
of
was
the time
only in
when
Japanese.
when a new season comes
no,
out
dude,
of
I
an
watched-
anime,
I watched
they don't
it in
have
English
the
on
dub
Netflix,
available.
dude.
Anime seasons in Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
Here's
number
the
3
thing.
is not.
Yeah,
But number 3 was never on Netflix.
It wasn't?
No.
How did I see it?
I don't know. We might have watched it on Crunchyroll.
I mailed it to you.
Ah.
Do you guys watch porn with
DVD.
subs or no? Only dubbed porn or
I watch it all dubbed.
I put my
All
headphones in, but I still mute
If
it.
you're not watching porn in Japanese, then I mean,
What are you doing?
yeah, you don't even.
what about even like the Eastern European stuff? Will you read that?
Oh yeah, you have to because you can't understand their.
Are you
Right.
are you searching Eastern European stuff?
No, it just comes up a lot. It's a big.
Yeah, I look up.
I get what he's saying. Czech is like very popular.
Yeah. there you go.
Always
Yeah.
constantly on porn pages.
I look
Like
up things
Czech
like
girl.
Slavic good time on
Well,
Pornhub.
because sometimes like they won't put the subs on something that's in a different language, and I'm like, well, how am I supposed to know why they're fucking? You know, that's
You want to
important.
know how
to
they
me.
got there?
I want to know how they got there.
I like the
journey?
subtitles so I can be reading it and then like halfway they'll be like, oh, she's having a good time.
I like it when the subtitles don't match what they're actually saying.
Trevor, they're probably fucking because they live in Eastern Europe and they're just bored.
That's true.
That's true. So what they're at, yeah, the studio puts it on, so the girl's like, I'm paid adequately, stuff like that. Yeah.
That's the subtitle.
Wow, doing this porn is so fun. I'm paid fairly. That's what.
I love the longevity of this career.
I can't wait for my pension.
But in real life, she's just going, fuck!
Yeah.
I can't wait to be a MILF when I'm 23.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird thing of because I'm 23 now.
Dude,
so
yeah.
I'll see people, they're like MILF, and I'm like,
I see porn stars that I used to watch like a couple years ago that were like fucking like 20, and now they're like, I'm a fucking full blown MILF now.
I
I'm like,
come
what
up
are you
with
talking
MILFs.
about?
I'll tell you what, it is a little bit like alarming when you see a porn where you're like, oh, it says MILF, and you look at him and you go, she looks like a peer.
yeah.
I don't like that you're a MILF.
I remember her when she was a girl gone wild. Now she's a MILF.
Now she's, you look like a peer.
She was just on spring break last year.
That's the Pokemon evolution of Girls Gone Wild.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Do you guys remember?
Oh, God, they're evolving!
Do you guys remember jacking off at like 16?
Well, so it starts.
Well,
Every
do you guys
day?
remember?
Like it was yesterday.
Nah, I just started, dude.
Jake's a late
I'm getting
bloomer.
into it.
Abusasaur, and then it goes into Girls Gone Wild, and then MILF.
Wow.
But
MILF
Is that-
at you.
Jacking off at
Oh, that's the Pokemon.
when you first started jacking off,
I choose MILF.
I would see these videos with MILFs, and I'd be like, wow, these women are old. Right?
And now it's just like this. Like, yeah.
Now I'm like, oh God, it's a peer. Like I would meet him at the
No
store.
matter
Zach
how
was
old I
like-
get, they stay the same age.
Zach was like, God, have kids sooner, you dumb bitch.
What I find the most distracting is how does she have time to fuck that long when she has to raise those kids?
It's true.
Yeah.
Who has
Some of
time
these
to- who has
videos are
time-
like 20 minutes long. She's got mouths to feed.
I look for 7-minute
She
videos.
does have mouse to feed.
What's that?
A simp is probably
Including her own, Jim.
simp or pimp.
Including her own mouth to
Simper
feed.
pimp.
Pimp.
Yo, simp
That's
lady.
that's a new game show. Simper pimp.
It's like deal or no deal.
Simp or pimp.
Pimp, this guy controls all your money.
Survey says.
Ding, ding, ding.
Simp.
But he also controls all of your money. Simp.
That's a good game show.
Brought to you by Johnson & Johnson, a family company.
Yes.
Mandel just being the host of Simper Pimp.
Oh, man.
Let's get the banker on the phone.
I think Chris Hardwick would do a good job.
Oh yeah, that guy would
I
simp
think
to be on
James
that
would
show.
do a good job, honestly.
I could wear a purple suit.
I could see James as a game show
Or
host.
Louis C.K. I think he'd be a good host.
What if Louis C.K. did the Family Feud?
Oh, that'd be amazing. That
That'd be great. He just kisses her like, thanks for coming on the show. Mwah.
Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey.
Steve
All
Harvey.
you need to do is change Family Feud to Simper Pimp and keep Steve Harvey on. The host. There it is.
When he wants to go on vacation, bring in Cedric the Entertainer. Why not?
You gotta be entertained on your vacation.
Steve Harvey's
He's an
gone. Who are you
entertainer.
gonna get? Cedric's not doing anything. Just counting his money.
I actually believe he's probably watching this right now, being like, "Fuck you." James."
No, he's got that CBS show where it's the reboot of There Goes the Neighborhood. It is. It's got fucking what's his name from the New Girl.
TV show for real?
Yeah,
There goes
Yeah.
the neighborhood. Wow.
it was an old sitcom.
I'd
And it was the opposite, where a black family moved into a white suburban, and this one is where a white Jewish family moves into a black neighborhood. Right? That's the basis of the show.
I've never heard of this show, but I gotta fucking watch this show.
Dude, as a term,
I'm sure it's very sensitive and respectful to culture as well. I'm sure there's zero.
Who's the D-bag friend from New Girls? He's the other lead in it. Schmidt. Yeah, Schmidt's
It's
in it.
probably so culturally insensitive, dude.
The commercials for when it premiered was funny because like Cedric would be like out having a barbecue and then it would be like, "Hey neighbor," and it's not great.
He's like, ugh, the devil's here.
Jeez, oh, Pete.
You must be mildly flexible to be on this podcast.
It's an obstacle. Oh.
Did Rush Limbaugh get to host a game show before he died? I think that's a shame.
Yeah, it's called the game called Life.
We should have given him a game
You
show.
lost it.
I thought it was fucking with Republicans.
What if
No,
Rush
but a real
Limbaugh did
game
Wheel of
show.
Fortune?
What about Rush Limbaugh on Deal or No Deal, and the bankers' offers are just significantly less? It's just like Deal or No Deal, but they give out. It depends on your credit score. So if you come to Deal or No Deal with Rush Limbaugh with like a shitty credit score, the banker's like, "I'll give you $8." And you'd be like, "There's only $1 million."
Rush does Jeopardy, but he just
There's
has
no
the
$1
answers as
million
misinformation.
suitcase. The best suitcase is just cancer treatment.
Affordable healthcare. That's the $1 million case.
Put Mitch McConnell on a show.
Which one would he be on?
The one where we just torture him on live television.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Mitch McConnell would do well on Animal Planet.
Game of Thrones.
Naked and Afraid with Mitch McConnell.
You're naked and afraid because of Mitch McConnell.
All right, let's get some protein.
You can sleep under my flaps tonight. Like,
Get on with my body heat.
That would be a good episode of Naked and Afraid. Instead of like some unforgiving outdoor environment.
I imagine Mitch
Just
McConnell.
two naked Republicans. out
Yeah,
in
it's
the woods.
just Mitch McConnell naked staring at
he
you. Like, I'm
o-
pretty afraid. I shouldn't be naked right now.
The idea of Mitch McConnell only having sex on a beach because it's how he, where he was born, and he has to go back there to mate.
It's just, like a turtle. Well, it's just it's Mitch McConnell and Nancy Pelosi naked and afraid, but they just keep looking at each other throwing up.
Oh,
Who's a Hollywood creep who's like escaped like cultural conviction? Like we all know
Drake.
they're a pedophile.
I think Drake. Yeah.
Roman
Okay,
The
so
fact that
Naked and
Drake
Afraid-
hasn't been.
I mean, Screech died pretty
Naked
early.
and Afraid is just a 15-year-old girl fully clothed, and it's just Drake licking his lips.
Yeah.
That's Naked and Afraid. She's like, I'm pretty afraid.
Bobby Brown
Yeah,
and Drake in a
yeah.
chorus.
I swear to God, yeah, man. The fact
Trevor.
that Drake,
just
like,
baby.
Baby. Yeah.
Kiki, are you 15? Does your mommy know you know me?
I'm tweeting.
That song's about Kim Kardashian. Oh my
How
goodness.
catchy does your song have to be able to be a pedophile?
But it's like a whole
Look at
thing.
Michael Jackson.
The Michael Jackson chart. Yeah,
Michael
So-
Jackson's the top tier what you can get away with.
dude.
Yeah, but he only got away with that because he was a star before he was an adult.
dude.
We loved him for like a decade and a half before he became
But
that. That's
but
why
the
people were
song
like,
"Pretty
nah.
Young Thing." If you're singing along to that now, you're like, oh, it still fucking slaps. And then you start slowly just playing through the ranch in the documentary. You're like, oh, god damn it.
Every girl in every song is also 17, which I have a problem with.
Yeah.
As a child.
My favorite is I watched a like Beatles award ceremony like a year ago, and they were like honoring Paul McCartney or some shit, and Jerry Seinfeld was on there giving Paul McCartney shit about that Beatles song, where it's like, well, she was just 17, if you know what I mean, which is a terrible lyric. But he dated a fucking
yeah.
but he dated a 17-year-old. Like that, everybody knows that about Jerry Seinfeld, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, because but he dated a 17-year-old, whereas Paul McCartney,
He was doing it ironically.
he followed his.
Which makes it okay.
You know what I
He
mean.
did it
He was
in
researching a bit.
Woody
She,
Allen.
she was actually 23, but to make her feel young, he called her 17.
Jerry was just researching a bit on what it's like to be in high school, and what's the deal with it.
My kink is I have my girlfriend pretend she's 17 because I'm into almost legal sex. That's our thing. She's
What?
actually 39, but I
What's the
have her
deal
pretend to
with-
be
So you're
17.
Dude, it's so funny. I'm so used to hearing barely legal.
Barely legal.
When you say almost
Yeah,
legal,
yeah.
Almost legal.
Switch-
Almost the same thing.
No, switch it around. Almost illegal. Do
Don't
the double
click this
negative
link.
of that.
I was almost legal.
Yeah.
With an 18-year-old
Yeah. Almost illegal. Yeah.
Almost
She's
illegal. That's
barely
way better.
legal? No. She's almost illegal. Like, ooh.
Oh, is that the 17-year-old?
Oh, my goodness.
All right.
Jerry Seinfeld dated?
What's up,
She's-
Shoshana?
I feel like she's older now.
Now she's 45 and Jerry Seinfeld is 106.
Oh, my goodness. Well, she's 45 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, are they still together?
I don't know.
Yeah.
While still a 17-year-old student in high school, she met then 38-year-old?
Uh,
Yuck.
That is fucked up.
that line from Dazed and Confused is actually from Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, but if she would have waited a year, it would have been fine. Which is disgusting.
Uh,
no, it still would have been.
Jerry Seinfeld's like, she knows calculus now, so
Oh
I can have
my
sex
God.
with her. That's why if a woman knows
what?
calculus...
She's in the latest lunch hour. Like,
She's at the top of her class.
oh, yeah.
She's gonna be a doctor.
I like that highlighted, that's the reason the relationship ended. It was the press coverage, not the fact that I had 20 years on her.
Not the fact that I just kept on talking about Pokemon.
Oh,
Wait,
she started her own clothing company. She's an entrepreneur.
What's going on? Why did he like her besides she was 17 and he sexually was into that?
No, the reason that it ended is he cited Missing New York, classic,
Uh-huh.
and constant press coverage. That was why it ended.
Yeah, I'd imagine there's some press on that.
She was in America's Next Top Model in an episode.
Hey, Jerry, what you doing, bud? He probably got tired of that question.
Yeah, right. As long as they're objectively... She's mature. She's mature for her age.
Well,
You think people would have
which
left
is
Jerry
17.
alone if she was just like morbidly obese?
Yeah.
No,
She's
she
got
might
her
be
license.
17, but she acts like a 19-year-old, and that's why it's okay.
Dude, yeah, she's 17, but she drinks like a 38-year-old.
She has a part-time job. What's the problem?
She's a total MILF. Yeah,
She's a milf.
yeah, she's a MILF.
She's a very nurturing,
That's
caring
what I say
soul.
about.
17-year-old child, I see a milk.
That's what I say about teen moms. I say, "What a milf,"
What a MILF.
and then it makes it okay.
Are you going for the
okay.
kill?
I'm 23. I look at 21-year-olds like they're children. I'm like, ugh.
That's what does it for you?
No.
Ugh, disgusting. Get with it.
Ooh, pretend you can't drink.
Keep saying we shouldn't be doing this. Keep sipping on these Zimas. Oh.
These beam of verbs.
Yeah.
I like the bubbles.
I got you all these monsters.
Ooh,
I have
could
so
you
much
have
energy.
could you have me buy liquor for you and your friends?
Ugh.
I only date women in pyramid schemes.
Hey, honey, can you get me some
Hey,
cigarettes?
could you buy me some Fireball? So that's what I imagine every 19-year-old still drinks is fucking Fireball.
Oh, pick up the Boone's Farm.
Some Burnett's.
Yeah.
Bacardi Limon.
Parrot Bay rum.
Let me get some Popov and Gatorade. I'm like, nice, two-pronged approach.
I was gonna say everybody was saying pretty nice stuff. They were
Yeah.
like, "Ooh, Bacardi." Give me for
Yeah,
Bacardi."
no. Mohawk vodka and Kool-Aid.
When you're buying your 17-year-old girlfriend Four Locos.
You gotta be
Hell
buying
yeah.
your steel reserves. if you're 30.
Hell yeah.
I'm a provider.
Oh
I'm a
my
breadwinner.
god! If you show up when they want steel reserves and you bring Four Locos, you're like, I'm a fucking boss.
What? It's a 22-ounce can.
You imagine dating a 19-year-old who drank Steel Reserve? You're like, what have you been through?
I'm not gonna lie. If you're dating a 19-year-old who drinks steel reserves, she looks 45. That's the person.
You guys
you're
never
at.
hung out in the thumb.
She either looks
You
she
talking
either
about
looks 45 or she hits you. It's
Yeah.
either way though.
man? You talking about Pigeon, Michigan? That's the thumb. Oh yeah, yeah. Everybody there is born looking at least 12 years old.
Steel Reserve, Tall Boys, Old Milwaukee's.
My girlfriend's 17, but she's mature for her age. And by mature for her age, I mean she just chain smokes and gave up on her dreams. That's
Yeah, sure, my girlfriend's
She's real
17,
mature.
but she plowed that whole field.
Louis, were you saying like northern Michigan? That's where everybody kind of looks twice their age.
No, the thumb. Well, northern
thumb?
thumb. Yeah,
Yeah.
Pigeon. Holy
Yeah.
hell, man. I had to.
Michigan's
Yeah.
one of the funniest states because there's so many different types of
Dude,
people.
yeah,
It
I
was-
had to go do political work in the thumb, which nightmare.
Does
and-
not have progressive views. Though?
dude, like, every house I went
they not
to
want you
was
to
just
tread
like
on
was just like, hey, are you staying? We need to diversify the gene pool. I'm like, oh Jesus. And the candidate we were helping, his
My
motto,
daughter.
His motto might as well have been, the only people that live here are meant to be here. Because he kept saying it over and over. I was like, you know what, man? I think you're going to win. I think you're going to win the thumb. You got that.
Did he win the thumb?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, we did it.
Short article, huh?
Yeah, we did it.
Outlawed gay marriage in the state of Michigan.
Yeah, just in the thumb.
Just in the thumb.
From bad axe to pigeon, you best not be doing it.
Thumb's not out.
Yeah, we do live in one of the weirdest goddamn states. You go from Metro Detroit to the thumb to middle lower peninsula up to the UP. It's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Because it's crazy because we have our hot Democratic governor, which is cool. But then the rest of the state is just like our legislation is just all Republicans, which is hilarious.
It's all.
And they just go to war.
Nah, we got Gary Peters, man.
GP.
So progressive. dude.
Progressive hero Gary Peters.
Yes, exactly.
I should know more about him, but I don't.
He
That's-
does have
that's
quite
gotta
a
be
few-
his-
Hey, I'll go to bat for Gary Peters on this. I think he might have a Congress record for most bipartisan bills pushed through the House of Representatives.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
good for him.
Not a
I don't really
progressive,
know
but
anything
he
about him
does
either.
stuff.
He votes and
He
gets
votes.
it done.
He does his job.
Get out of
Get
here.
stuff done, whether it's bad or good.
He pushes the paper, baby.
Look, he barely abuses his PAC fund.
Yeah, I was like, he's the most.
He's a great guy.
He only takes a little bit of Koch brothers money.
Right.
He's not full. eh?
Gary Peters, just the beak. Oh my god, yeah, it's political nightmare. My favorite political representative from our fine state of Michigan is Congressman Kildee from the Flint district. He's like a gun-toting homosexual liberal, but like.
Like a Yosemite Sam, but with
Yeah,
progressive-
he is an enigma of a politician because he shows up calling you toots and he'll like slap a woman on the ass, but then also sexually harass the man that he's gonna fuck later, and you're like, what's going on here?
I don't know what to think.
Yeah, I'm like, you nailed being a creep down, but I don't know where you're going from here. Also, put him on blast. But
Well,
I think
sounds
he's like one of
he'll
the.
be up for re-election.
I think he's one of the longest serving congressmen as well.
Makes sense.
Well, like everybody's like, oh, he's a gun-toting liberal, but he's from Flint, so it's like, yeah, that makes sense. You might want a gun if you live
Gun-toting
around
liberal.
Flint.
It's like a freaking oxymoron almost.
There's more of them, man.
It's getting more common.
Yeah, because I think
Well, I mean, the other side's got all the guns.
cultural-
Gun.
Due to recent events, I think it's getting more common.
I mean,
thi-
have you ever held a gun? It's real cool.
I think it's because the
Yeah,
ship
you know what I like
sailed,
about holding
man.
a gun is that it makes me feel powerful.
Same with pointing it at
Yeah.
someone. Just for funsies, though.
It's not
just a
loaded.
There's nothing in here, you pussy.
And it would have been great if
Sure,
Charlton
the
Heston-
safety's off, but I didn't load it. I don't think.
Instead of like one of those
Pretty
big
sure.
muskets Charlton Heston hold up, he just holds up a fucking AK-47.
It's a revolver. You don't need a safety.
It wouldn't be an AR-15 because he died before that was a popular gun.
I think he was all about that.
So
More rounds, of course.
on gun safety, I recently had a friend point a gun at me.
Oh
and
yeah.
I was furious.
Yeah.
And he acted
Pointed
like
a gun at you?
he pointed a 12 gauge at me.
As a joke?
One-handed, holding a 12 gauge in one hand, just slinging it around.
Did he
And I
say?
got real mad, and he acted
Don't
like
touch
that was
my beautiful
crazy.
daughters.
He
Did
acted
it-
like that was insane.
Did he just
Was
say
it
I'm just
loaded?
goofing?
I don't know if it was loaded. I don't think it was.
It doesn't matter, but
I don't think it was
no.
loaded, but I don't like someone one-handed a 12 gauge in my direction, and I was real mad. And
Did
he
you
acted
slap
I
him like a
shouldn't be.
bitch?
No, he's holding
Yeah.
a fucking 12 gauge.
Well,
dude.
when he put it away.
When he put because he owns a 12
Because he could
gauge.
still go get the gun. Yeah, Trevor has to sleep
I don't know the
sometime.
safe combo.
Oh, is that a roommate?
Yes.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
thought this was
yeah.
a past story.
Nah, he's fixing to Tiger King himself with
God, you know Trevor's
gun
roommates,
safety like
they either want
that.
to fuck him or kill him.
Yeah,
Or both.
they're gonna fucking kill you, dude.
Well, you look good as a skin suit.
Yeah.
Thank you. I agree.
Yeah, I don't know,
personally,
As
man.
far
I
as skin
can't-
suits go, I think I do know. Symmetrical skin.
It shocks
Personally,
me.
we can't wait to make you into a lamp.
I'd love to be a lamp.
Right over there.
The CEO or head of PETA has that in her will when she dies that they're turning her into skin lamps and coats and
Are you
shit.
fucking serious?
Use
I'm dead ass.
Use every
Yeah.
part of the animal.
Yeah, it's gonna
God,
be.
it's fucking.
Yeah.
Yep, to prove a point that
Jesus.
animals are living things. I'm like, I think the point's made. Like, can you imagine having to?
Let's hope she.
What if her loved ones just don't follow through on that? Like she was,
Dude,
fucking.
who the fuck are you gonna get to do that? The FBI is gonna find one of the top 10 that day when
Yeah.
somebody's like, "I'll make that lamp." Like, okay,
it is your final-
We're just gonna
come on.
have to hope that woman dies in a fire so they can't.
Where
'Cause
you gonna
that's
find a
fucking
tanner for
disgusting.
Well, I mean, she's a vegan, so she's gonna live another 200 years, but like they'll figure it out.
That's
Oh, God, it's
gross.
so fucking gross.
That's disgusting.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
but
dude.
making a lamp out of not burnt skin is not. That's normal.
I'm gonna put that
I
into.
charred
I'm gonna
it, now
put that
it's
into
gross.
my will, guys. That you guys have to make me into a skin lamp.
Here's
if
what
I
people
die.
don't understand about wills. You don't have to do everything in them. Like,
I would put that in my will. I'm like, no, they have to. I know they're gonna say no.
Right there. It says it right here.
I know they're gonna say no, but it's my dying wish, so I'm really twisting your guys' arms.
you just have to do it plus infinity.
I want to be turned into a football. A pigskin for the son, for him. To throw
It's just
around the pigskin.
made out of your ass.
Just made out of my ass.
Yeah, a couple of footballs.
I want my ass in a jar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Full ass.
just my whole ass.
somebody's gonna
Not
take
like
a
a
bite.
head in a
Of
jar situation, but like my ass.
Like the system or just the cheeks?
the cheeks, the
cheeks.
butt, the butt, not just the anus. Just
You
the
want us to
butt.
spread your ass cheeks on Mount Everest?
I want you guys to just throw my body on top of mine. Don't spread my ass.
Throw it
Leave me
on
there.
top like we can just fly over.
Dude, I've always wanted a Red Bull burial where I want you guys to take my body up in a hot air balloon to the stratosphere and then open my coffin. And if my body lands in the coffin, everybody gets a free 4-pack of sugar-free.
guys, I feel like guys.
Do it.
I feel like if we carved Zach's ass somehow into the Mount Rushmore, that would be a great new season of Ancient Aliens. I feel like, how did this happen? Was it aliens?
Dude, I want
Is
to
it possible the Anunnaki carved Zachary Burkar's ass?
dude, I wanted to keep talking about your roommate with the shotgun.
That's what I was doing.
There it is.
Come this way, Elena.
Here, I'll switch her spots.
I'll scroll. I'll go down.
There it is. Teamwork. There it is. We're doing all right.
Sliding down the boardwalk.
Oh,
That's
man.
the new song.
Yeah. Let's talk about that for a sec. Jim, I love how you break out into song like Bender when he has a magnet on his goddamn head. It's
You gotta let the show tune sing.
was
They'll
that
be coming around the mountain.
Did
I'll
you-
kill you, Amy?
did you do that before football or is this a post football
I
thing?
feel like I've always done it.
Really? Okay. Because sometimes when you do it, I wonder if you notice the outbursts.
It's probably the CTE. It's definitely a little bit of the
It's the
CTE,
CTE,
but I definitely been doing it
Because
forever.
I'm not gonna lie, anytime I see a football documentary about CTE and people are like, it's not a big deal, and then I just hear you singing about doing the dishes and that you hate us all for not cleaning out a coffee cup, I'm like, that's internal monologue mixed in with the show tune that he's just
I like
letting
to
rip.
complain in a very cheeky and musical way.
Yeah.
Like, I'm cleaning my coffee cup because I just used it. I'm putting it on the rack so that it dries.
But
I
dude,
do that shit too. I walk around my house talking about cleaning.
well, it is
people just
adorable.
call
At
that
work, you would be like
passive-aggressive,
singing
guys.
about a sale, and I'd be like, "Fuck yeah, Jim!" Like it's a morale boost. You'd be like, "Ooh, I just sold a policy, and they're gonna be all right. I hope they don't call back in 5 minutes, like with a claim in sight." Like,
they got the right liability insurance. They have unlimited PIP.
yeah, my God,
It's
dude.
fucking Les Mis up in here right now.
I imagine that's your brain. It's just a French Revolution all the time of who's in charge.
Look down. You're at work 9 to 5.
I cannot wait when you have your own space in your apartment. The bathrobe and records nights you have, where you're just sipping on drinks, singing along to French music.
Pipe with bubbles.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, man.
My Google eyes.
Yeah.
My Google eyes.
feeling
My
it.
antenna that I wear.
Dude, can we go back to one of Trevor's roommates just wielding a shotgun for funsies and
Yeah,
they're like,
just
check
fucked
it out.
Yep, this is our apartment.
Imagine if any one of us did that. If any one of you guys did that to me, the next day I'd savagely whoop your ass and steal your gun.
Just wake up. Warren Lupus.
Yeah, I'd be like, what are you doing? Trevor, more about the gun guy. Like, was he drunk?
Is the
What
gun guy different than the other guy?
Yeah, hell yeah, he's careless.
Why did
but-
he have the gun out though? Was he just like, you want to see my gun? I'm gonna point it at you a little bit.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. It should be more than that, but it's not.
No, that sounds like gun guy energy, like shitty gun guy energy.
Yeah.
I've definitely been around new gun owners. Like when we go shooting, they're like, don't you just feel unironically like, don't you just feel powerful, right? Like more of a man. I'm like, nah, dude. Like fucking relax, bro.
It's like it always reminds me of that line in Superbad where he's like, honestly, man, it's like having a second cock.
Yeah, it's like having two cocks. If
Honestly, every time I've held like a big gun and shot, I've just been like, I'm a little fucking razzled now. I'm a little
Yeah.
scared, you know. Like
Still a
one time
little
one time I shot a pistol and like it like the
Recoil?
like recoil on it, so it, like caught my like thumb right here, and I was like, ah.
like,
I
The
don't know.
most pain a gun has ever
yeah, I was gonna
inflicted.
say the gun called an ouchie.
Ouchie, my
No,
hand.
well, like, 'cause we have a
Oh man, is this what
Meanwhile,
getting shot
there's just
feels
a
like?
chest cavity through
I
somebody
have
else.
a youth single shot shotgun in my house for protection because I figured that'll be.
Well, an adult would knock her back.
Yeah, my dad gave it to me and he's like, you just
Wait.
have to aim it in their direction. And the
You have a
shotgun will
children's blunderbuss at your home.
work. Yeah, to keep the intruders out.
Hold on, I gotta pour in my powder.
let me put on my old
It's literally
Spanish
it's like
armor.
A muzzle. It's a
When you
single
shoot
shot
it.
muzzle loader.
Wait, it's a muzzle loader?
It's like, or no, I don't know. You pop it down and you put it in.
Okay, yeah,
shotgun.
no, it's
whatever.
okay.
But it's still a shotgun.
Because
So
the
you don't
idea-
have to aim. You just need to
Right,
hit them
but
with
you
the
still put a
fragments.
shotgun shell in it, right?
Yes.
Okay, because a muzzle loader would
Yeah,
be
muzzle- yeah,
hilarious
yeah.
if somebody's breaking into your house. You're like, hold on, motherfucker,
Once-
and you're tearing off a powder and jamming a ball there.
We're at
I
the top of
swear
the
to God,
stairs.
my two dogs are gonna hold you back until I can get this fucking musket ready.
Never run a musket.
Dude, Jim Jeffries has the best goddamn bit about how everybody should have a musket as your gun for self-defense or just in general because it gives you time to cool down. Like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, and then as you rip into it, you're like, that's not a bad guy. But
They're not super accurate.
Why
either
are you
because
here
they're
anyway?
small.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they'll come through the barrel and then they'll widen out.
I'm not gonna lie, the psychological mind fuck though, if you're a cat burglar, like trying to get into a window and somebody's just mean mugging you the whole time, they're packing a fucking muzzle loader.
Bite the cork off. And
Yeah, exactly.
Put the gunpowder down.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, you're not
It's
gonna
crazy
rob
that
me.
It's actually very responsible that it's not pre-packed.
Dude, of course. You're a safe gun owner. You got to take the lock off the trigger. You're a safe gun owner. Also, though, if you finish doing that and then put a bayonet on, like, yeah, fixed bayonet for home defense, you just have a musket with a bayonet.
No, even when we were doing the arrows,
Yeah.
You gotta reach to open the door because
I was just like, bro, I can't imagine what it feels like to hold a loaded gun because that is a youth bow and arrow.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is a fucking weapon. I
Yeah.
was like, good God, the speed at which that arrow travels.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking, like, that is, I've never held a loaded gun in my life.
but a bow and arrow is close.
Holding a
Hang on.
bow and arrow was so rad. Like, yeah, like I was like, geez, God, when I set it down finally at the end of the
Yeah.
evening, I was like,
See,
I literally
that's
was like, I'm so happy I didn't shoot anybody.
see, that's the right attitude you should have going into it. Whereas Trevor's roommate or other people just pick up a gun and go, "This is fucking awesome! Like, I could end somebody's existence in a minute!" Like,
that's what's crazy.
Most weapons though, because when he made the spears and came down and showed me, he's like, check these out. Like you hold it and you're like, oh, you walk down the stairs with it.
yeah.
Spear is cool.
Yeah, the spears
You
are cool.
immediately feel like,
You know,
Yeah, the
Spear
moment
is
you hold it
harder
in your
to-
hands, you're like, oh my God, you could literally kill someone very easily. With
dude, the thing about
It's hard to
spears,
accidentally do it though.
spears or knives or any of those people, I hate spears or knives or like analog weapon people that are like, they don't need reloading.
the
Maces are
chain
dope.
things.
No, that's a flail.
Nobody has a mace anymore.
It's flail
I
and
thought
mace.
flail was like a whip. But
No, no.
mace
That's
is-
a morning star.
Okay.
Hey, Trevor, we're gonna talk about either sexual things and or medieval weapons later.
what kind of cuffs are you using?
Star in the bedroom?
You tell me.
She's like, I like blunt force.
No, I'm using a mace.
I need it.
I'm
Yeah,
using-
I can't get there
I'm
without
using
it.
a fucking flail. My girlfriend comes over and she's like, I want to do something kinky, and I just pull out a mace. Like,
The safe word is rare.
I feel like anybody who owns a mace, you know there's cum on it too.
yeah,
Like,
of course, it's a king's weapon. Oh my goodness.
I have a sock. I have an iron mace.
Yeah, sock full of batteries though. That you got yourself a flail again. Homie, don't play that game. Oh.
Whoa.
No, the thing about not having to reload.
Yeah. What's your stance
the
on
thing-
reloading?
What's the thing about
Yeah.
not having to reload?
What's the deal with reloading?
But so he said, oh yeah, with a sword you don't have to reload. With a knife you don't gotta reload.
Yeah, those people are stupid. Yeah.
When somebody says that, it's like, yeah, man, if the guy that has to reload didn't hit you with the first 31 rounds
Yeah,
of his
yeah.
assault rifle, you probably were gonna win
If-
anyways because you were fighting a blind.
If you're in a Hunger Games scenario and that crate of weapons falls and there's like AR-15 with one mag and then a katana and the guy's like, I grabbed the katana because you don't need to reload, and the guy with the AR-15's like,
I'm gonna kill you. and
I'm
take
gonna
that
kill you
katana.
immediately. Like, yeah, like, are you kidding me? Yeah.
Hey Jimmy, could you not sneeze on the podcast, please?
Sorry,
Yeah,
the minute I felt it coming, I was like, this is rude as hell.
fucking.
It's about to be rude as hell.
There's
Yeah,
still
it's
COVID
very,
out
very
there.
inconsiderate of you, man. Not cool,
You guys
Jim.
will have my spores now?
I hope so.
Spread them around. That's how I make all my littles.
I gotta piss.
You gotta pee.
Yeah, I gotta take a piss. I could do it now, but I feel like it'd be rude. I mean, I saw the reaction Jim got for sneezing it, and I was like, oh man, if I piss over here, they're gonna be real pissed.
No, we're just mad at
I think you'd be the first one to pee on a live podcast.
I feel like Ari Shafir's had to have done it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
probably
shit
right.
the Tupperware on stage in front of everybody.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
God damn, dude, that guy's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah. Right.
Who's coming in? Trev's coming back.
Trevor's tagging in.
I hope everyone's having a great morning show.
Yeah, if you.
How
many people are watching?
How many people are watching? Let's talk about stats. 4. Hell yeah, we're a
Or
podcast.
reveal yourselves. Who are you?
I think it's Sean Murray and Alex, and I think
feels like
it's
a good
I think
spot.
it's all 3 of our cars, except Sean. She said hi earlier.
That's all she did.
It's just a
doing
mom
great,
hi,
sweetie.
dude.
Well, that was nice.
She's like, hi, okay, I'm gonna go drink my coffee. Are they talking
Are
about
we
their
on,
dicks
what,
again?
dildos
Okay,
or-
bye.
Sounds like
We're
sounds
talking
like
about
what my mom would do.
vibrator.
Oh, really? Nice.
Should we get back on vibrators?
Yeah, Erickson, you want to pull up a picture
That's
of the
the
vibrator?
noise
I
mine
have?
How
makes, yeah.
effective is the
Just
little other thing that's supposed to massage the clitoris?
What
Oh,
other thing?
that little
The
fella?
hand?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, if you have a partner, but when you're by yourself and you need a little
With your
help.
own hand too.
Is
No,
that what you're
Elena's
supposed
like,
to
hey,
do?
it's
the type of vibrators that like look like they have little spider bites.
Mine does not like that. Mine looks like you
associate
could
again.
massage your fucking back with it.
Oh hell yeah!
It just looks like you could.
Is it one of
just,
those Hitachis? You got one of those
like
big
sometimes I
fucking
use
wands?
it on my neck. Yeah.
Big fucking wand, just wham, 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 wham.
If your girlfriend has a vibrator, do you get to have a flashlight? A flashlight. You should probably get to have
Yeah,
a
why not?
flashlight.
Also,
I don't use it.
I mean, it's.
who gets to have any battery operated in this relationship.
I just think there's a stigma on
they get the
flashlights,
control.
but somehow if your girlfriend buys a bright pink, basically a Decepticon, a diesel
There's something
powered.
about the
Are
crevices.
flashlights battery powered?
What's
Are
that?
flashlights battery
I
powered?
wish they
Man
were. They
powered.
should be.
How else do you get the light turned on?
Double.
Right.
The what light?
I'm fucking
There's a
kidding.
light. So
Oh, I was
that-
like, what the fuck are you talking about?
The thing
I have to
about
see it.
flashlights that's gross, why they're gross, is because like a dildo or a vibrator, you can like most of them are machine washable, right? You throw them right in the dishwasher, whatever. You can clean them. A flashlight is like I don't even know, man. It's got all this shit inside of it. It just seems gross.
well, it
seems
shouldn't.
like-
It should have cum
seems
inside of
like
it, not shit.
a yeast infection. It seems a man that regularly uses a flashlight, I feel like, has a yeast infection.
I feel like
He
if
has
your
an
flashlight-
itchy stank dick is what I think.
If your
I feel
flashlight
like
has
if you
shit in it, you're
don't-
not using it right.
I feel like if you don't clean it out, you're probably gross as fuck.
Yeah, I'm saying that a flashlight is gross because it is like it's just a crevice, and it's not a vagina, so it's not naturally cleaning itself.
Right,
and
'cause
men
vaginas are not gross at
Men
all.
are not clean. So
Well, men are not clean.
no, men are
That's
not clean.
correct.
They're not going to clean their.
People are
fleshlight.
not.
I'm
clean.
sure there's probably dudes out there that don't clean their.
have you know, my little brother has a flashlight and he takes very good care. So,
Well, when you love something,
yeah, just switch out.
I'm not taking care of it, and I'm putting it up for adoption.
about the owner.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it is about the owner. It's the same thing as guns.
Yeah, flashlights don't make people come. People make people come. So yeah, I think that I think everybody should have.
But if you want to get one, babe, we can check online.
why don't you? Why you don't want to know?
I'm like, what is it going to be better than jacking off? I don't want to ruin jacking off for myself.
Make it a chore.
It does seem like it's a removal.
It's
of
a
yourself.
process.
Because here's the thing, jacking off feels fine. I don't want to have to do a thing, and then now jacking off feels less good.
That's how I feel about the vibrator. I'm like, this is not good.
How do you feel about sex? Well, sex is something you need someone else for.
Well,
It's a tag team.
Whereas if I can make jacking off somehow better, then now I'm ruining the one that requires less effort.
I only like
making jacking off better is sex, right?
I only like sex because it's
But
a
you
team
need
activity.
Someone else, you can't just be like sex time.
You can. I mean,
And then you pull out your flashlight.
But then that's not good.
how am I supposed to have sex if nobody's
I agree
around?
with you. I don't think it's great, but
I don't think you should get all of your sexual satisfaction from a pretend vagina.
Wow, that's a hot take.
Or a pretend dick.
Ooh,
How else are
okay.
you supposed to protect your heart?
That's a good point. I'm sorry. I'm being very discriminatory to people.
To the
that
lost,
associate.
to the lost soul community.
Yeah, if you're single, then get a fake pussy, baby.
If you're a member of the broken spirit, lonely community, that's very offensive.
Yeah, get a fake pussy or get a fake dick and fuck the shit out of it.
Build a wall.
Fuck the living balls out of that fake ass sex organ.
that fop, that
Fake
fake ass
ass-
pussy.
Fake ass sex organ.
I want to get a flashlight that has a period once a month, and you're like, I
The
can't use it.
fosso.
Just so it's more realistic.
Incredibly
And it's
cute.
mad at you. For a week every month, it's mad at you, and you can't use it.
It's just going. Oh.
It's being withholding.
It's being angry and dismissive and shit.
And passive aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Once a week, your flashlight's like, yo, do you know who left those dishes there?
It's just leaving post-it notes around. That's why I think it's funny those fucking virgins that want
Those
Android-
fucking virgins.
They want Android girlfriends.
You want one?
I wouldn't mind it. I think I could do it. I think
think
I would get along a lot better with an android.
I think
He'd
you
be like-
realize how hard it is to like do upkeep on a woman, and you would abandon it.
No, I
'Cause
think
you'd have to brush her hair. I don't know.
Well, why? You
You'd-
just shave her head.
see.
Maybe you want a man robot. I don't know. But you've also got to clean it
I like
out.
short hair.
She can't just walk around with stuff in her. You got to clean
I
everything.
feel like if I had an android girlfriend, I'd be like, "Do you love me?" And she'd be like, "I don't feel human emotion." I'd be like, "You're perfect."
I mean, she's AI. Doesn't she get to clean herself? If you're
not
what
the
AI
way you
is?
That's
need
not
her
how
to, I feel
artificial
like.
intelligence works.
no, welcome home, Trevor. It's time to have sex with me. I'll clean up after myself. Sounds awesome.
Hey, I built this AI. It's doing my dishes right now, actually. It just cleans everything. That's not how AI works, man.
AI is very
If
just
that were the case, everyone would have a sex doll. If they were just
I mean,
doing
if it's an
chores for
an
you.
Android and it's baby and mobile, why wouldn't have?
And
the
it's also
ability-
like a sex.
I don't have a
slave at
sex
that
doll 'cause
point.
I
I
don't have a
saw
room.
Not yet.
Bicentennial Man.
We'll get dishwashing robots eventually, but not yet, Jim. You're
It's called a
dreaming too
dishwasher.
big right
It's called
now,
a
dude.
dishwasher.
What happens when that robot gets stuck in the dishwasher?
Oh, you know what's gonna happen, baby.
Hey, you solve a problem.
I'm all over it, dude.
Oh no, owner. I am stuck in the dryer again.
Going into stuck mode.
Help!
Help!
I can't get out.
I will tell your father.
But step android.
Oh no, step owner.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh no. I'm stuck.
It just puts itself in zany porn situations. It orders a pizza, it doesn't have any money. I'm like, android girlfriend,
Why are you fucking the pizza guy?
why'd you order a pizza with no money?
I ordered pepperoni.
She used
not
my
sausage.
credit card, that's why.
I ordered pepperoni, not sausage. Hi, Mr. Amazon Prime delivery man. What a mighty big package you have.
I'm late for work. Let's make it fast.
How come I like in the porn world how nobody has any money?
Yeah.
That's the most realistic part about
Very
it.
realistic.
How are we gonna keep the bills on us?
She has to pay for her car repair and she's like, I can't. I'm like, I relate to this.
That's how bad the economy was for like 10 years.
That's
that
the
they
only
were like,
plot that people
we
can
can
get
just
into.
make everybody broke to where they gotta suck a dick
Actually,
for
the
money.
only part that is not realistic is the fact that they wait until it's done for them to be like, I can't pay for it. Instead
Yeah.
of them being very adamant up top,
Yeah.
being like, how much is this gonna fucking cost?
Yeah.
Okay?
I feel like in
It's been a
the
weird month.
I feel like in the 80s and 90s there was a lot of nurse stuff, you know, and I didn't like the nurse stuff because I'm like health insurance. Yeah. I couldn't afford that. I couldn't relate to that guy.
Look at these kings.
Right, I couldn't afford that. Then they're like, I can't afford these basic human things that I need to live, and I'm like, now we're cooking.
Yeah, who orders a pizza without money?
Right, exactly.
Or what's the landlord ones where they can't make rent, so they have
Yeah. I'm like, this is a gripping plot.
Yeah, what's it called? It's like
I'm like, maybe because I can't afford rent, I'll get to fuck.
Baby.
It gives me hope. I'm like, oh, I can't afford rent. Maybe I'll get to fuck too.
Stimmies, baby.
Stimmies.
Get out there and make rent.
Give me some stimmy porn.
Imagine if our landlord showed up. Kip's like, all right, which one are you sucking my dick?
I had to paint that wall. Someone's getting on their knees for sure.
To be honest, boys, I would take that hit for you guys once a month. I would suck that man's dick for $2,000 rent. I would do it. I'd be like, yeah, all right, okay.
Painting that wall was a real pain in the ass.
I mean,
Does anybody have an Ambien?
I mean,
What if he shows up and you're like, it's the first already? All right, give me a second. You just take an Ambien and walk him up to your room.
God.
Zach, what do you got going on today? Paying rent.
What do you mean? $2,000 richer, boys. See you later.
Want to be in the bathroom for a while.
What about
Taking a cold shower.
what about a porn flick where they're both like getting tired of each other, but they still have sex, but they kind of just phone it in? Give me that one.
Well, like, do you want?
Give me some. I want realistic pornography. I want two people who kind of hate each other but have a social obligation to just kind of cash it in and have sex for like 4 minutes and 29 seconds.
Like they're on opposite ends.
And then they just once they're done, there's none of that like money. The one of them just leaves the room and starts watching TV.
Honestly, that sounds like porn if the cameras aren't on.
That's what I'm saying.
That sounds like intercourse.
I want like the real life situation.
Yeah.
The kids are asleep. You wanna?
Right, and they just kind of phone it in. Just missionary. No foreplay, just reluctant missionary.
I find the situation usually isn't important to me. It's
the
not,
situation?
Yeah, the situation that they're in. I don't care how they got
in the
there,
flick.
how they know each other. You know.
Oh, you just want to watch them fuck?
I just want them to look nice and enjoy it, but you know.
No, because
are they attractive? Cool.
Nice.
No, here's the thing. I know how it's gonna end.
Young man.
But if you know how it's gonna end, you have to take me for a ride. And the first act is the only part that's different.
Take me for a ride.
It's a journey.
I skip past all the beginning. I'm like, it's not for me. It wasn't made for me.
If I finish a porn flick and I don't know the characters' names, I think they've done me a disservice.
I don't need the introduction or the whole. For some reason, it always starts with oral sex. I'm like, I don't need. It's not for me.
You guys gotta build
This
your
isn't
own
here
story
for
in your
me.
What's another realistic, just kind of sad porn?
What's another realistic sad porn that exists?
No, that should exist. This is a new genre that I'm working on for just average Joes.
Sad porn?
There's that pawn shop porn out there as well. That's weird.
I haven't watched.
What about a series where two people start hooking up and then just slowly realize they're not really that into each other? So every video it's a little bit less intimate until they just break up.
You want to make the boyhood of porn.
Yeah. That'd be kind of cool.
been working on this porn
It's
for
2.5
12
years long, and just every video it's a little bit less.
Probably get Ethan Hawke for it.
They just start like realizing. The first act is just realizing another like inconsistency or like a difference that they have, that like fundamentally the relationship will never work out. They're just not communicating well. That's the whole thing. That's the whole.
They get done
series.
fucking and
It's just a miscommunication.
they get done fucking and she's like, he snores too much.
Just very realistic. Like, ugh, I don't like his mom.
This sounds just like a sad romance film, but
With porn.
Sex, yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm watching that at home. Like I've been there.
So like the marriage story, but more fucking.
Yeah. Well, it's
A sequel
primarily
to a
fucking
romance.
still.
Of them realizing that it wasn't that simple. I've always wanted to do that. The romance
Hot,
of-
barely legal couple starts fucking for fun, but
Is there-
realizes there may be more than that.
Is there fucking in the marriage story?
That's why I brought it up.
There is?
No.
Oh, damn.
There's a
I was gonna say,
significant lack of
I was
it.
gonna say I'm gonna watch that movie now because I thought it was just them yelling at each other the whole time.
But if they're
I mean,
fucking-
you're into
That's
Scarlett
why I haven't
Johansson
watched
crying,
it.
Sure.
I'm not into any woman crying, but thanks.
She's fucking someone.
Whatever you're into, man, that's fine.
Somebody's gonna talk. Or I'm gonna fill the dead air with more sad porn ideas.
Imagine seeing like The Notebook, but there's a sequel, The Notebook 2, and it's just their relationship collapsing.
I mean, I've always thought. Did you ever?
I think so.
Did you ever see The Fault in Our Stars?
Yeah.
I always thought it'd be
Sick
cool.
kids?
Yeah. What if the kid didn't die, and then they found out that they had like a whole life ahead of themselves, and then that's when they found out that they hated each other,
That'd be great.
and then he dies.
And then they'd be like,
So he
okay,
he
okay.
He
gets
still dies. They just break up.
he
first.
goes
That's
into
my
remission, and then they stop focusing on the cancer and more on his actual personality. She's
Yeah,
like,
they're-
"Oh, I actually don't like you."
Yeah, you're
that
kind of
much."
controlling.
You're
You're
a
kind of
little-
unthoughtful.
I'm thinking I was kind of manipulated by the whole cancer thing now.
Yeah, here I was thinking you were hot and terminal. Turns out you're just kind of controlling and not really very thoughtful of my emotions. And then they break up, and then he dies. He still dies.
Isn't that a happy ending for her then?
Yeah.
Okay.
The worst is when you have the romance film where they have the guy who's like the writers are like he's the guy. He's like quirky.
Quips,
dark.
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's funny. And then
Always knows what to say.
And then it's the husband or the current boyfriend of the love interest is like supposed to be like a dick or like not the one for her, but like they don't do a good job. So it's like he's just kind of a regular guy. So you just end up being like, oh, what the fuck?
Did you see Midsummer?
Yes,
Yeah, that's the plot to Midsummer.
Her boyfriend was such a reasonable douche.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh wow, he was unthoughtful. I've never been unthoughtful towards my girlfriend. I've never been dismissive of someone that I cared about. What a dick.
Yeah, I love that.
That's every boyfriend at one point.
I loved it because it was like clearly that movie pissed me off for that reason. Where I'm like, that guy was not a good boyfriend, and he was definitely being a shitty boyfriend
Yeah.
at that moment. But I'm like, yeah, not to the point where he deserves to be burned alive in a bear suit.
Right.
I'm like, what kind of torture porn is this? Do anything.
I mean, I think it's a great analogy for how most guys feel near the end of a relationship.
I felt that guy.
Burn me
Dude.
alive in a bear suit, man.
Did you? I felt that guy. Like he would just kind of look off to the side and down sometimes, and I'd be like, "Yep, I've been there."
Yeah,
At
but
one point, he got drugged
Yeah.
and then coerced into having sex, and they're still like, he's the villain.
isn't the beginning of
What
that
an
movie
ass.
he tries to break up with his girlfriend as well?
I
and
think he
they
wants
can't?
He wants to, but then her parents die.
Oh, okay.
Which
And it's like, I can't now. And it's like, you could.
he's not the villain of that movie.
I mean, I
I'll
gotta
say
tell
it.
you, if your parents die and then you get dumped, one of those things is still gonna bum you out more.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's like I don't really need to pull the Band-Aid off here because
Like, you need to be like, oh, I was thinking about this for a while
Yeah.
before they died.
Yeah, your
this isn't
parents-
a new development. Just
Yeah.
so you know. I know it's bad timing, but
You might as well consolidate Rock
That's
Bottom.
what I'm saying. Like, yeah, that would have been a different movie though. Would have been an
Yeah.
adventurous, fun documentary.
No one
about
would have died.
Midsommar.
I'll tell you. Well, maybe her.
Yeah, be a couple. It just cuts to mid.
well, no, because they still would have gone to the trip. They didn't want to bring her on the trip. She would have been fine. They all would have got.
No,
fucked up.
they probably would have lived.
Oh.
That one kid who pissed on the log is probably gonna die
He should have
regardless.
died.
Yeah, just pissing on a log for no reason.
That is insane. Also, like they're like again, they were really trying to make him look like a fucking asswipe dickhead.
He just did
And I'm
normal
I'm
guy
have you ever
things.
tried to console somebody whose parents just died? Not easy.
What was he supposed to be for her?
Yeah. What do you?
Oh, let's go to Sweden. I'm still gonna be a perfectly reliable. Fuck them.
Man, Midsummer riled you two up.
I was like,
what, fuck off with your. It's like it was such a like bad attempt.
well, because
Yeah.
people in relationships where like their significant other doesn't text them back. We're just watching them like, yeah.
You know, women who had a bad relationship were like, yeah, he's fucking lit.
He deserves to die.
You know what?
He's sewn into a bear suit.
Women
and
cheering in
burned
the
alive.
theater as he's burned to death.
I've only seen the second half of that movie. I need to watch it all the way.
That's what
through.
he
I
gets
have
for
not
being
seen that
emotionally
movie, and I'm
unavailable.
sure what they did to him was justified.
I haven't. I haven't seen it because I.
Classic
He's a
boys
douchebag.
versus
Was he a white
girls
man?
flick.
Yes, he's an unthoughtful
No.
white douchebag, and with an average build, I liked that touch. They didn't make him too hot, but they made him like symmetrical.
Yeah,
I appreciated that.
handsome.
He was handsome. He was
Yeah.
symmetrical.
Yeah, he's fine. He was
had a-
7.
Some of it was just.
I think he's a 7.
Yeah, solid
But
7.
masculine, if that's your thing.
Mhm.
Was
If
a 7.
you're
a
into
bit
that,
masculine.
Now burned
that's your
alive.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
Probably weren't gonna treat him well.
No.
Also, it was another thing about that movie is like It seemed at like surface that everybody was dying because they broke the rules.
Of this strange Swedish like.
Yeah, they were gonna die anyways. Like there was no, oh, you broke the rules.
Oh, see, I thought that was the thing. It's like you broke the don't talk when people are jumping off a cliff.
No, they were sacrificed.
Oh, it was a trap the whole time? See, I was like, yo, man, like, obviously, act like you've ever been to a fucking jumping before. Shut the fuck up, all
They
right?
just had that bear suit like in a chest. Like,
Well,
just
yeah,
in
but
case.
they were like...
They wanted to use the bear suit.
I remember they were like,
certain.
well, it's either this new guy or Dusseldorf, and then they had to have some dumbass from the cult be like, I guess I'll stand here, but you guys, like, fix this, so it's going to be this guy, right? Like,
That's
I
not
like
even,
that they even
uh,
attempted
We'll
to
see
be
if
like,
anybody
"Yeah."
wants to do it.
Well, remember they were like, yeah, we're gonna leave it up to her to pick her fate, and they're like, we'll either have this guy who totally accepts that this is something he signed up to do, or this new guy who came to visit.
I
Like,
mean, let's be honest. The only real lesson from that whole film is that if you ever meet somebody foreign and they said, "Come back to my small village to hang out,"
yeah, no,
you'd be like, "No."
no. The whole time you're in Europe, if anybody asks you to go to a hostel, like, no, absolutely not. Hostel or small villages, you go, nope, no, we'll stay in a big city.
I think the best Ari Aster movie is There's Something Strange About the Johnsons. You guys remember that
Yeah.
fucking movie?
It's good,
I
movie
good,
is-
not.
good.
I don't think I've actually
flick.
seen
Oh my god.
We should watch movies, you guys.
There's something strange about the Johnsons. Yeah,
That
was it
movie
like
is
35 minutes?
It's about 30 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
The movie is bad.
If you haven't seen it, check it out.
What's it streaming on? Vimeo? Okay.
It's a reverse incest movie.
Well, hang on,
the-
don't
Is it
spoil it.
reverse incest?
It's
just
spoil
the,
it.
gets
the
pretty
right
into it.
Don't
way to have
spoil
sex?
it. Yeah, it's fucked up.
What is
No, it's
rever-
like
what is
the-
reverse incest?
where the kid fucks the parent.
That's still incest.
Yeah.
Very much
Yeah.
incest.
It's reversing the role usually. Like you don't see that in real
you
life.
don't know.
I didn't know there
You don't
was.
You don't
see
know
that in real life.
You don't know.
Unlike regular
you don't know if these
incest,
kids
where-
are.
Just the dad.
These kids are whores.
Can't go home. My son will fuck.
I can't come home or my son.
Here's the thing, though. The uncomfort we're feeling is what that whole movie does to you. So if you want to fuck your day up, you can watch that movie.
Yeah, that movie
It's
is.
the American version of Old Boy again.
Yeah.
I'll say this about that movie: it does not have a
seems
happy
spooky.
ending, guys.
What? They don't resolve?
It does not have a happy
Oh.
ending.
Oh, the
Erickson
movie
looks
where
very
the son
confused.
fucks
Yeah.
the parents. Does it end well?
Yeah, wait. You're saying it's reverse incest. So, like, you're saying, like, I guess like a son is pushing a mother into having sex.
No, the dad
is what?
fucking raping the dad.
They're raping the dad.
It's like reverse.
Yes.
It's not reverse incest. It's rape. It's incestual.
It's
rape.
incestual rape, but it's the role is reversed. That's not how it plays out
I
in
don't-
real
how
life.
many-
His son
How do
is
you know?
literally a child molester.
Usually, the
You
dad
would
fucks the
hear
son.
about that in the news if that was a real thing.
Child molester.
Okay, I was just confused. I was okay.
Wait,
so
what?
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and say, kind of a fucked up
No.
movie. And if you wanna fuck up your
I see
Saturday,
what you're saying.
just so
Yeah,
understand,
I got
the
it.
son
it.
is raping the dad, right? That's what
It
that
was
is.
still funny.
yeah.
The
Yes.
Son, okay, just making sure. I want to understand. That's all. I was confused by the reverse.
Well,
the reverse
hang on.
incest.
Now nobody's gonna watch it because we gave away the
That's a
goddamn
fucking
movie.
surprise. What is that?
Spoiler
Yeah, we might
alert.
as well-
Shyamalan
Yeah, yeah. Guys, it's wrecked now. All the
No,
plot points
the
have been-
shocker ending is the mother then kills the dad.
Mm.
Or
That-
not the dad, the
that's-
son. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The dad gets hit by
The mom's
the,
like-
the dad gets hit by a fucking mail truck because he's trying to run away. He like
Yeah.
wrote this like secret book, like a biography explaining the whole thing, and then yeah, he gets fucking. The son finds out about it and is like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you now, Dad," and then he's like chasing after him, and then he gets hit by a mail truck. And he's like, "No, I can't rape my dad anymore." He's like really sad about it. It's pretty fucked up, dude.
So the son, I'm assuming, is like.
The guy who wrote Midsummer.
Yeah.
This guy's. We should probably look into this guy a little bit more because his movies are
Wait,
a little
The
too
first
fucked
title
up
was
if
there's
you
something
ask
about
me.
the Asters,
Well,
and he's like a little bit on the nose.
Yeah.
So we'll switch.
He also did Hereditary, right?
He did
Yeah,
Hereditary.
dude. Like how?
Thank you. I thought that was
All
pretty- I
those
thought that was
fucking
pretty
track. Just be like, yeah, this is
You
a
not
weird
seen
guy.
Midsummer?
I haven't seen Midsummer. Haven't seen the Johnsons thing. Haven't seen.
Okay, you should
Hereditary?
watch Hereditary because Hereditary, while being disgusting and horrible, is legitimately a good fucking movie.
Yeah, yeah. Midsummer's.
I still haven't
hilarious.
finished Midsummer. I did. I fell asleep during Midsummer. It was during one of the quiet parts. It's not like it was like during a
I love
torture
that,
thing.
yeah, Jake nodded off during Midsummer.
I won't give away Hereditary.
Horror
Hey.
torture porn. Fall asleep
Nobody,
to that.
nobody give away Hereditary. Sean Murray hasn't seen it, so nobody discuss that. Great fucking film, Sean.
The fact that
fell asleep during Midsummer, or the fact that Ari Aster made Midsummer?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can't talk. Well, I'm falling asleep to fucking Vietnam documentaries. Like, all right.
I don't know who Alex you heard is, but he said Ari Aster got some family issues. True, dude. Fucking
For
true,
real.
bro.
Can you imagine like making those films and then inviting your parents to watch them? Like, hey, Dad, come watch this film I made.
Can you imagine? Okay, first of all,
Look
the
at me.
funniest part about that movie being made is that he had to pitch that movie.
So, Mom, what did you
Yeah.
think about my movie?
Well, wasn't that one independent? He's like, oh,
It
I'll
was an
get some
independent,
funders.
but he still had to
Yeah,
get
I feel
funding
like,
for it.
I feel like Nambla was all
Well,
over
he-
that one.
I read an interview with him a long time ago about it where he's talking about how he got the funding for it. And he basically just had to ask his friends.
Yeah, those are some really supportive friends.
Yeah, for
if
real.
I came up to you guys over coffee one morning at the parlor, just going,
I got this
I
new
got this
movie idea.
idea.
You guys want to hear it?
Yeah. But what if it didn't lead to Hereditary? Like, kind of a shock that it did.
God, Hereditary's so fucking good. I'm excited for Sean to watch it.
Here's the thing, though. I guess as skin crawling as there's something wrong with the Johnsons. It does have like a disgusting visceral when you watch it, you're like, yeah, that's gross.
Oh, dude, that
But-
movie makes my skin crawl.
Yeah.
It's so uncomfortable.
But it still accomplishes a crazy, horrid emotional response.
yeah,
which I'm
in
like,
terms
all right,
of doing what a
filmmaking, yeah.
horror movie is supposed to do and
Yeah.
actually make you feel, I'd say, yeah, it's a
It's-
pretty solid movie.
It's not jump scare. It's
No.
a different kind.
Movies make you feel nauseous.
Yeah, cringe-worthingly bad.
When Megan is Missing was out?
No.
You
Me-
guys have never seen Megan is Missing?
Uh-uh.
So Megan is Missing. You can watch it on YouTube. I don't recommend it. I watched it fucking forever ago when it came out, but it was this guy wanted to make this like mockumentary. It's kind of came out around the same time that like God, what is that fucking where they have the like video cameras in the house that's supposed to be haunted, but it's not a Paranormal Activity.
yeah.
It was like during that time, so like those like mockumentaries were
Yeah,
coming out.
kinda
And
like
it's about
a
this girl who's like talking to this
Stationary
guy
found
online.
footage type of shots.
Yeah. But like the whole thing is like shot weird. Like it's like looks like it's on like cell phone footage and stuff from like the 2000s. And this girl starts talking to this guy on like AIM, and literally like the first half of the movie just seems like a cautionary tale, and then they go into like this fucking like I don't even know. It's like some weird like rape fetish scene where then he like buries her alive, and I'm like, oh my god, that scarred me for the rest of my life. But I saw it resurfacing on TikTok recently. They were like, you think that movie's scary?
Dude,
Watch Megan is Missing.
I
And I'm
love-
like, please fucking
Oh,
don't.
I thought TikTok
Please
was
don't.
just like, hey, here's 10 seconds of a movie.
No,
and then
well, I mean, kind of like the beginning of it, and then they'll be like, watch this.
like
I'm
and
do
follow
not.
for part 45.
Yeah.
Like,
They're uploading the entire
Yeah,
film
yeah.
onto their TikTok. Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah, that one was scary. That.
Did you guys ever see a Serbian film?
No, you brought that up before, though.
It's
couple
called
times.
a Serbian film, yeah, or Serbian film without the A. I don't remember. I give that one a watch. I won't talk about it on the show,
Oh, yeah.
but it's pretty. It's the worst movie I've ever seen. Nah, that's one word for it. Yeah.
I remember you
Yeah.
telling me about it at work. I'm like, oh, that's.
I want to bring up something real quick that we missed in the fucking chat. When we were talking about AI and I was giving Jimmy shit, I was like, we're going to have dishwashing robots someday. Sean Murray just made me realize I'm a dipshit. He's like, we have dishwashing robots. I'm like, yeah, there's totally dishwashers
it's a
now.
I think I
Dishwasher.
said that, and I'm just
Yeah,
a
but
woman
we're
and
gonna
no one
have
heard me.
AI do
I'm
it in
pretty
the-
sure I said it's called a dishwasher, and
Oh,
everyone
okay.
just glazed right over it.
We were like, we didn't hear you because you're a woman.
And that's what I said, but I'm the one that would know. So
Yeah. Good, fair point, Sean and Elena.
Thank you.
We're gonna have a.
Sean
I'm
stole my
so out of
joke.
it today, dude. We're gonna have AI do it in the future. That's gonna be better.
I was giggling at that. As you guys were rediscovering different kinds of machines, they were like, we're going to have robots that can do these dishes immediately. But,
what about a robot that washes your clothes?
No, get the
And then
fuck
dries
out of
them.
here.
What about like a robot that like puts
dry.
air into your tie? Yeah, he knows what I meant. We're gonna have AI do it, and they're gonna do it better. They're gonna be able to do pans in the future.
Okay, dreamer.
I know. I
What have you been
dream
talking
big,
with
dude.
Elon Musk again?
Yeah, dude.
All right.
I'm gonna call him after this. We're gonna have a Doge meeting.
Yeah, that's how we'll fund
A
it.
Doge summit.
I love that there's still people calling it dog coin. I'm like, oh, all right, it's.
I owned a lot of Dogecoin at one point.
Me
and I
too.
sold it all.
Me too, buddy.
Did you sell it at the right time?
I sold it at the worst possible time imaginable.
I was
Son
too
of a gun.
afraid to.
I don't- what's it at now?
Like 8 cents.
Yeah,
8
hovering,
cents.
hovering between 5.
Okay.
Yeah,
cents
between like
9
5 and 8.
cents. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd probably have. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'd have
A
like
lot.
20 grand as
Yeah.
opposed to like the 800 I've made off of it.
Yeah, still profits. Shameless plugs.
Profits,
Anybody?
baby.
I have a podcast.
Plug it. Shameless.
It's called Leave Me Alone, and you can find it on any of the places that you listen to podcasts. Thank you for your
Jakey?
time.
Come back to me.
All right.
Come back around.
Trevor.
Pass.
Hey,
Say
by the way,
pass.
if you could stall a little bit.
Well, it all started back in 1997. No, let's see. I'm a slave to capitalism. Purchase something from me, or
Anything.
maybe I'll do stand up again.
Yeah.
Those are my plugs.
Slide that over. Erickson, you want to go producer?
Okay, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, really close to it. Yeah, I'm Erickson. I've got a podcast called Just Erickson. Yeah, that's just basically me rambling, but sometimes talking to Lewis or some other these other people in this room as well. So yeah, check that out on wherever you find podcasts.
Cool.
Patreon. There's a lot of good stuff on there.
Well, thank you. Really, I appreciate it. Yeah, if you like the podcast that I produce, we've got also bonus episodes that are a little bit. I don't know, they're more risque. They're just different than what you hear on the regular podcast.
I think I'm behind one of the paywalls now.
Yeah, the one really good episode. Lewis is behind the paywall. Yeah,
I did listen.
you listen
I
to it.
listen to the Patreon ones usually because I'm like, I'm paying for this shit.
Oh my God. Okay, yeah. So definitely go patreon.com/Just Erickson. You'll find some worthwhile podcasts to listen to. But if you like free shit that's not as good, find it on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Cool.
You can cash at
Jakey?
me, Atlanta Banfield.
Did you do yours yet? Come back to
No,
me, dude.
seriously? All right.
I'm thinking. I don't
Jimmy's
have anything.
standing like the waitress, like, get the fucking order in. All right. Jim, you got anything?
No, I got nothing.
Hollywood
Okay.
sauce.
Hollywood sauce?
Yeah, watch.
It's on this page.
Yeah, they'll figure
Yeah,
it out.
but
All right, yeah, if you
still.
guys like,
For one on Wednesday.
if you guys
Just
like
to
all
remind
things
'em.
Salsa Parlor, just keep doing what you're doing, and then just tell one person a day about us. You don't
Salsa
have to
Parlor is on
convince them.
TikTok.
Yeah. Oh, Salsa Parlor is on TikTok if that's something you're into. And then Erickson didn't bring it up, but Mondays on
Good job.
on this page. No, it's all right.
I wanted to let you do it.
Okay, I wasn't sure. We'll get into it. But Mondays 9 a.m. We're gonna keep it at 9. We're gonna start another show streaming here called The Obstacle. It's him and I just tackling all the hard hitting issues. And if you listen on Monday, we'll tell you what a few of the other names of the podcast were gonna be. Other than that, free consultation with Nick Gladorf, and you guys get it. Jimmy, anything?
Love you all.
Jake,
I got nothing.
nothing. All right.
I don't have anything to plug right
listen
now.
to Jake Ford's
You
music.
Go listen to my
his
music.
You have an EP.
Yeah, but I
coming
haven't
up.
announced that
Oh,
yet.
okay.
Any other songs you can buy that are out?
Yeah, I got like 3 right now, so you can go buy those. Nobody did. I've said buy that on the podcast like 8 times. Nobody's buying that shit, dog.
Keep saying it. It's a commercial.
I
Well,
gotta-
it's on Spotify.
I'm gonna
so
have
just
shirts and
listen.
hoodies soon, so that'll be good because at least like you can buy that, and then you'll have something to show for it. Nobody buys music anymore because it's like you don't have anything to like unless you buy like vinyl or some shit. You don't. There's no physicality to it. You can't like
releasing a
hold
vinyl?
it. You can't hold an MP3 is what I'm putting. No, I'm not releasing a vinyl.
I'll
It's
buy Hey
so
Moon on
expensive.
vinyl.
Yeah, hey Moon. On
I'll probably release a vinyl after I do like 2 or 3 EPs and just throw them all on one vinyl.
Hell
Cool.
yeah.
All right. See you, everybody.
Bye.